6th consecutive game. Statistician and analyst Ricky Smith.
Thank you, Patrick, and glad we have everybody down the line and on Facebook Live with us tonight. Hope it's a great game. Boaz, winners of 4 in a row, hoping to make it 5 in a row to end the regular season, go into the playoffs with a lot of momentum. For Boaz tonight, just got one, just one thing you want to do. You want to come out and take care of business early. I know we've spotted Guntersville and Arab 2 touchdown leads in the last 2 weeks and come back and won, but it would just make things a lot easier if you come out and take care of business early and get a lead, get a good lead, and let a lot of young kids play, avoid some serious injuries, and then come away with a win and get ready for the playoffs next week.
Now, Ricky, this Oneonta team is very young. They're very inexperienced. They have played a pretty difficult schedule, but they have not won any. They've won 2 games. And in those games, they were very close games. And in the games that they've lost, they've been blowouts the other way. So Boaz needs, as you said, to take care of business tonight and come out on fire and see if they can get things going early.
Yeah, avoid the silly mistakes. Get some turnovers, play tough, just continue what we did in the second half. I mean, heck, the second half last week against Arab was dominant on both sides of the ball. So just kind of continue that run. And like I said, just get off to a great start. That's just something I know Coach Sullivan would love to see.
The Pirates outscored the Arab Knights 24-0 in the second half a week ago. And the 2 teams are going to come out onto the field. We have not been to Oneonta, as we mentioned, since 1993. That is before you and I actually started broadcasting Boaz High School football. So it's been a long time. It's a beautiful stadium. They got a really nice synthetic track around the field. It's an all-turf field, and plenty of room on both sides for fans to have a seat and enjoy the game. And we're getting ready to kick this one off. Oneonta will be wearing their crimson uniforms, crimson jerseys and pants with the navy blue and white striping and the white numerals and the white headgear. Boaz in the visiting white jerseys with the crimson pants, the crimson numerals, the gray head helmet with the Boaz flag logo on the side. And we are positioned in the Family Savings Credit Union open air broadcast booth because once again we're sitting amongst the people here on the visitor side of the field.
Oneonta won the toss and deferred, and so Boaz will get the second half, get the kickoff to start the game. So with Elijah Kelly out, got a couple of different somebody different back deep.
It's Ja'Kai Hudgens and Wade Dobbins who are deep for Boaz here to receive the kick from the Redskins. And they are doing a little bit of shifting here on their kicking team. And it looks like the kicker, Ricky, is going to be number 50, Carson Harper, one of their defensive linemen, will be doing the honors to kick off. He's a big guy, 6'2", 257 pounds, and will kick it straight on to the Pirates. Oneonta kicking from our left to our right. And it's going to come down to Ja'Kai Hudgens. He'll take it at the 11-yard line, and he gets outside 20, 25, angling to the sideline to the 30, and he is hit and taken down at about the 33, maybe the 34-yard line, and a good return and good starting field position here for Boaz on this first offensive possession of the night for the Pirates at the 34.
Yeah, good job, good return by Hudgens. 23 yards on the return, good field position for Boaz to start the game.
Oneonta will go with a 4-3 alignment defensively, and Boaz is going to put 3 wide receivers out to the right, which is the wide side of the field, moving right to left as you listen. Tristan Childers in the backfield with Tyler Pierce. Pierce takes a snap. He's going to throw a screen out to Hudgens, catches it, goes forward to the 35, and will be taken down at about the 38-yard line. A gain of about 4 yards as number 5, the cornerback Carter Clyde, made the tackle on him. But a gain of 4 up to the 38. It'll be 2nd and 6 after the screen play.
Just the screen out there to get the ball to Ja'Kai and let him run. Had some good blocking there.
They'll reverse it this time, and they will fake the screen. They're going to run it to Childers up the middle. Childers pushing the pile, and he's going to have a first down as he crosses the 40 and moves it up to the 45-yard line. Pierce kind of faked the screen and shoved the ball into the belly of Tristan Childers, and he ran up to the 45, and it's 1st and 10 Boaz from there.
Boaz had the 3 receivers out here to the near side, and Oneonta had to scurry to get some people out there to cover them.
And there is a shift by the offensive line going down into a stance, and that causes Oneonta to jump off sides, and that is going to cost the Redskins 5 yards here, and Boaz will be 1st and 5 up to midfield. That was something we haven't seen this year. They look like the old Dallas Cowboys where they would go up and then come down in a stance. Something we haven't seen, and it was effective. So 1st and 5, here's a handoff to Childers running to the right. Not a lot of room. He'll get into the Oneonta side of the field to about the 48, so a gain of 2, but it'll be 2nd and 3 for Boaz as they got a 5-yard penalty on 1st down. Childers is going to check out. Presley Fant will check into the offensive backfield here for Boaz as they send 1 man wide right, 3 to the left. Pierce in the shotgun with Fant motioning out of the backfield, and they're going to try to throw it to him. He's wide open. He has it at the 45, 40, 35, and he will be grabbed by an ankle by Oneonta's number 11, Ben Vincent, but not before he's all the way up to the 30-yard line for another Boaz 1st down, and they're on the move here on this first offensive possession.
And a timeout. Oneonta has called a timeout.
And they want to talk about it as Boaz is getting chunks of yardage at a time. No score, 10-13 to play first quarter. We're coming right back. This is the Boaz Network.
Hey folks, Mark Brickey, Sand Mountain Toyota. There's a lot to consider when buying a truck. Towing capacity, cab space, gas mileage, resale value. When you're talking with your salesman, is he willing to sit behind the wheel of the same kind of truck he claims to stand behind? Here at Sand Mountain Toyota, we buy what we sell. Not only do we stand behind our trucks, we put our own money and trust in Toyota trucks, just like you. Come by and check out our huge selection of popular Toyota trucks. Sand Mountain Toyota, we're more than a dealership.
Since 1952, Wilkes Tire and Battery Service has been the place to take your vehicle for service you can trust. Our family takes pride in carrying on the tradition of providing great service, working with integrity, and giving back to the community. For tires, batteries, auto services, and more, choose the people you can trust. With 10 locations to serve you, including Albertville and Gunnersville, at Wilkes Tire and Battery Service, we get you started and keep you going.
Some days, you've got big things to care about. Like that. And that. Luckily, the Whirlpool Smart Range automatically updates itself with features like Air Fry. So you can worry less about keeping up with the latest tech and care more about keeping up with the latest trends. Say cheese. Everyday care, Whirlpool.
Visit the helpful, knowledgeable staff at Bond's Appliance on Gunner Avenue in Gunnersville.
Your local Foodland Market. Your store for everyday low prices and weekly specials with savings on every aisle and friendly customer service throughout the store. We sell only the best USDA inspected meats. Our trained meat cutters offer fresh cut meats to your specification. Our fruits and vegetables are always fresh. Quality and variety you deserve every day. Your local Foodland Market, where savings plus service plus selection equals satisfaction.
And you're back in 3, 2, 1, you're on.
Redskins on their heels defensively. They called a timeout to talk it over. Boaz 1st and 10 at the Oneonta 30. Pierce putting Landon Alexander in motion left to right. Pierce is going to roll to the right. He's going to look across the middle, overthrows Ty Sullivan across the middle. He was open, but a little bit too much heat on that pass.
A little bit too much heat and a little too high for Ty. So bring out 2nd down and 10. Boaz 36 yards, averaging 8 yards play on their first 4 plays of the drive.
Childers is going to get the handoff here right into the middle of the line. Not a lot of room there, about a yard, maybe 2. And Boaz is going to face 3rd down and long here. So after that timeout, Oneonta has stiffened here a little bit, and it's going to be 3rd and 9 Pirates from the 29. Fant back into the backfield. Mason Gaither in as a blocking back. Correction, that's Sullivan. Pierce wants to throw. He's in trouble. steps away, and now he's running out of it. He's going to float it to Fant at the 15. He's breaking a tackle. He's to the 10, and he'll be taken down at about the 8. Good improvisation by Pierce and Fant there, as it looked like that play was going nowhere, and Pierce created.
That was a great play. Good job by Presley for being there and being available. And first and goal, Boaz, 21 yards down to the 8.
Fant will stay in the backfield. He'll get the handoff running to the left. Got a good block from Barkley. Fant on his feet, over the line. He's in. Touchdown, Boaz. Great pulling block in front of him by Gavin Barkley, and he got Fant into the end zone there, and Boaz takes it the distance for the touchdown on their first offensive drive of the game. And they break out on top 6-0 with the extra point coming here from Jose Arguin. Pierce will hold, and there is the placement and the kick, and it's up. It is good. With 9:09 to play here in the first quarter, it's Boaz 7 and Oneonta nothing. This is the Boaz Network.
You'll like banking at People's Independent Bank and PIB Mortgage. Here, you'll receive a high level of personal service, a full array of accounts and services, a variety of mortgage loans, local loan decisions, and you will see active corporate citizenship throughout our footprint. Step up to true community banking at People's Independent Bank. www.pibonline.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. NMLS number 466340.
Marshall DeKalb Electric Cooperative is a proud supporter of our community and our local schools, academics, and athletics. Best of luck to all our local teams throughout the season. Our mission at Marshall DeKalb Electric Cooperative is to provide the most reliable electrical service at the lowest possible rate. We strive to achieve our mission with quality and reliable service and a commitment to our consumer needs. We want to be a beacon in each community that we serve.
Since 1956 and through 3 generations, the C.A. Langford Company has provided crushed limestone, sand, asphalt, and more, from large commercial projects to small jobs and residential needs. For products and services information, call 582-5723 or visit their informative website, calangford.company. Remax Gunnersville is a proud supporter of the Gunnersville City Schools, academics, and athletics. Best of luck to the Wildcats throughout the year. For all your real estate needs, call on the local professional staff at Remax Gunnersville, 256-582-5585.
If your parents and grandparents owned a Ford, odds are they bought theirs at Alexander Ford in Boaz. For over 50 years, Alexander Ford has been known as the Ford store in North Alabama. With some of the same faces you've grown to know and trust, we celebrate our past and are excited about our future. We still do business like we always have without hidden fees and high pressure. You can put your trust in us, just like your parents and grandparents did. Alexander Ford, your family Ford store.
That's exactly what we asked the Boaz Pirates to do, Ricky, as we were coming on the air tonight, is to take care of business early, and they did that on the first drive.
They did. 8 plays, 66 yards in 2 minutes, and 2 minutes and 51 seconds. Now defense gets put to the test on Oneonta's first possession. Jose Arguin set to kick off. No wind at all tonight,
nope.
So if he chooses, I'm sure this one will go into the end zone.
Maddox Bird, a 6'1", 170-pound sophomore, and Mikel Montgomery, a 5'10", 190-pound senior, are the 2 deep men here for Oneonta. They stand at their own 10, awaiting this kick from Jose Arguin. You talked about the wind. The weather is absolutely beautiful tonight for Week 10.
It's a little muggy tonight to be November 1st.
My broadcast partner is sitting out here in shorts, folks.
Well,
in Week
other
10.
people having shorts on too. So.
This one is going to bounce into the end zone. Montgomery, Ricky, tried to catch that over the shoulder and to try to make a return out of it, but it went through his hands and will bound into the end zone for the touchback. So Oneonta will start at their own 20.
Yep, let's see defense. Like I said, defense had a great second half last week against Arab, held Arab to just 42 second half yards. So hopefully defense can come out and get a good start here.
Greer Phillips, the son of the coach, sophomore quarterback, will be in the shotgun. He'll have Mikel Montgomery in the backfield with him in the pistol. 2 receivers to both sides. And remember, no Elijah Kelly for the rest of the year. Levi Tucker will be tested here in the early going. They will look to the sideline for an audible from the coaches. Will the Redskin offense? And here is now Montgomery lined up to the right hip of Phillips. He wants to roll out and throw it, looking, and it ball is thrown and caught, I believe, on the sideline. Yes, that was number 5, Carter Clyde, who made the catch up around the 25, maybe the 20, let's call it the 27-yard line. So a gain of 7 there on just a simple out pattern, and a lot of cushion given on that play. And it'll be 2nd down 3 here for Oneonta. So Phillips, I was talking to his dad, Phil, Coach Phil Phillips, prior to the game. He said he's got a good handle on the offense. Boaz with about 9 men in the box here, Ricky, and a flag coming out. I think we've got an early start by Oneonta, and we do. That's going to be 5 yards stepped off against the Redskins here. And they didn't need that. I mean, they were in 2nd and short, and, the penalty puts them now in 2nd and long.
Well, with the season they've had, I'm sure that's probably one of the problems they've had. Just had two or three players move early. Looked like the play was going to the far side, to their left.
Cooper Horton is in at left end. Here is a handoff to Montgomery right up the middle. Boaz defending it well, and a flag coming in from the umpire on the play. And that's typically offensive holding where that takes place, or a face mask on the tackle. And it's going to be holding against Oneonta. Boaz has Gavin Barkley, Jaden Durden, and Gonzalo Pacheco across the offensive front. And they've gone with Horton and Scoggins on the ends, kind of playing outside linebacker. Ty Sullivan and Braden Bennett are in the middle. And they've got Ford, Martinez, Tucker, and Dobbins in the secondary, but they're walking Dobbins up to the line. Now Oneonta will spread it out here after the 10-yard penalty on 2nd down and about 13. And there looked like there was motion again. Jaden Durden stood up and pointed to one of the offensive linemen, and the referee caught it. So another pre-snap penalty. And it'll be another 5 yards. Man, what a hole they're putting themselves in here, Ricky.
They're putting them back to the 8-yard line.
And they've got to get to the 30. So it's going to be 2nd down and 22 here for Oneonta. Barkley's going to check out. Dawson Roden is going to come in on the defensive line. And again, Oneonta will go with 1 man wide left and 1 to the right. They'll go with a wingback right. Montgomery in the backfield. He's going to get the handoff, trying to find some room. Broke 1 tackle, and then he'll be tackled as he crosses the 10. Somebody had him in the backfield, and he got away. And Boaz has a man getting up late. It's Logan Scoggins, excuse me, Ricky, limping a little bit, but I think he's okay.
Logan Wester, 54 for Oneonta, got up a little slow too. They gained it back up to the 12, so I give them a gain of 4 on that play.
So it's 3rd down and long, 3rd and 17, maybe 18 we'll call it here. We'll call it 3rd and 18. And here is Phillips backing up, looking to throw, still looking. He's in trouble. And he's going down, fumbled the football. It's loose, and I think Boaz has it. Yes, they do. It was a sack on the backside. I think it was Roden who got on the ball, Ricky, and I think Fant was the one who maybe hit him from behind. It was hard to tell. I think Fant, we'll give credit to Presley Fant for the sack, and Dawson Roden got on top of the football for the recovery. And look here, Boaz is 1st and goal at the 6-yard line. So the offense comes back out in prime position. Pierce with Childers lined up to his right hip. Here's a handoff to Childers, running to the left, again running behind Barkley, breaking tackles, and he will find his way down to the 2-yard line. As we've seen all year long, Tristan Childers doing extremely hard running between the tackles.
Yes, and tough running after contact also.
Quickly, Boaz will go again. Childers will get it. He's going off the left side. He's in! Touchdown, Boaz! His 12th touchdown of the season, Tristan Childers. Boaz goes 6 yards in just 2 plays, and they get it in and extend the lead to 13-0 here. And the Pirates will kick the extra point.
Good drive after the got the sack, got the fumble, recovery, and made them pay and cashed it in.
And there's Jose's kick. And the kick is up, and it's good. So with 6:50 to play in the first quarter, it's now Boaz 14 and the Oneonta Redskins nothing. This is the Boaz Network.
Save big, sell bigger. Now list your home for 2% with RE/MAX Guntersville and RE/MAX Heritage in Arab as they've embraced the new changes in real estate. Call the number on the screen to talk with an agent to find out how you can now keep more of what's yours by listing your home for 2%. Discover the difference with RE/MAX, one of the most trusted names in real estate, where you know you're always getting quality service. Make that call today to start your 2% listing where you'll keep more of what's yours and save big, sell bigger.
People's Bank is my go-to place for banking.
When you deal with People's, their goal is your success.
Here at People's Bank, it's more about a relationship.
I know my bankers, and I've got their cell numbers. I just call them.
If we had been with a larger bank, we would have just been a number. We're supported 100% by People's Bank.
They're our neighbor, they're our friends. We're part of this community.
I went to People's Bank because I knew they were going to take care of me.
People's Bank treat us like we're the most important client they have.
This is Julie Battles for Twilight Monument Company. It's hard to lose someone you love, and at Twilight Monument Company, they want to help give your loved one a nice memorial that you can enjoy for generations. Come see my papa, Jerry Battles, at Twilight Monument Company, 256-593-7792.
Opposite from the last 2 weeks, Ricky, where Boaz faced a 14-point deficit. Now the Boaz Pirates have a 14-point lead here in the first quarter.
Yeah, 14-point lead, and we're not even midway through the first quarter. A great opening drive and then a great defensive stand on Oneonta's first position, dropping them back, sacking them, forcing a fumble, and then in 2 plays cashing in that turnover on the 2-yard touchdown run by Tristan Childers.
So Fant and Childers have a touchdown run apiece here in the first quarter, and Boaz is kicking off to start this one. Interestingly enough, the play clock on that facing Boaz is working. The one on the other was not ticking as the kick goes into the end zone for the touchback. I wonder if they operate those only. Surely they run those both during an offensive play.
You would think so. I didn't pay attention
but
to
the
it.
Play clock down to our right was not moving there, so we'll keep an eye on that as the ball will be brought to the 20-yard line again for the second offensive possession for Oneonta as the Pirates pin their ears back, as Ricky likes to say, on that last third down to get the strip sack and fumble. Here is Phillips, and there was motion on the right side. I think Boaz jumped off sides. No, it's going to be motion against Oneonta. Not sure what happened. It may look kind of maybe like Levi Tucker deked the receiver out there and made him move. And that will back them up another 5 yards. That is like the third pre-snap penalty already against Oneonta.
Yeah, 5 penalties all told because you had the holding penalty in there. So, yeah, third on offense, you're right. Third pre-snap.
2 men wide left, and Mikhail Montgomery in the backfield. Phillips wants to line it up and throw. He's going to shoot one down the field into double coverage, overthrows everyone. The closest man to have a chance at that one was Tucker, and
there were
it was
Boaz
incomplete.
Guys back there.
Yeah, they were sandwiching Carter Clyde. I think that was the intended target, maybe Maddox Bird, number 8. And so it will be second down and 15 from the 15. That was good coverage by Boaz there.
It was. He was going to have to drop that in, and there was no way to do that.
And there's another flag on the play, it appears. They're moving the ball back to the 10, inside the 10. So was there a holding call maybe on the play?
Well, it's going to be second down. So obviously maybe another pre-snap.
No, it would have to have been a personal foul after the play, half the distance to the goal. So because it's second down, there's a fake. Phillips wants to try to run it. He's going nowhere. They'll drop him for a loss. Jaden Durden wrapped him up. Got in there along with Braden Bennett. They converged. By the way, we're missing our spotter, Troy Rogers, and our driver, Bubba Riddle, tonight. We hope they're listening in wherever they may be. We miss them greatly on these road trips.
So
we're going to call it a dead ball personal foul on the previous play.
But it's still second. The down marker and the scoreboard still got second down.
Interesting. All right, so here is Phillips wanting to throw, floating a pass that is intercepted by Levi Tucker. Levi Tucker, his second pick of the year, as he catches it on the Boaz sideline and will fall out of bounds right there at the 25, and the Pirates get another turnover. Boaz had that one so well defensed. Oneonta was trying to flood the near side with receivers, and Boaz had all kinds of men in the secondary defending, and Tucker comes up with a pick at the 25-yard line. Here's Boaz again with a short field. I have no idea what happened on that sequence of downs, Ricky, but Boaz gets it back. All right, here is Pierce. He wants to fake. Now he's going to run it. A lot of room out to the left. He is stiff-arming a man. Broke that tackle. 15 down to the 10, all the way down to about the 6-yard line.
There is a flag behind Pierce laying at the 28.
You are correct. So that one's probably coming back. But what a punishing. It's going to be holding against Boaz. That was a punishing run by Tyler Pierce. But it's coming back on the holding call. And that one came from the referee.
Somebody from the backside, and it was probably one of those situations where didn't need to happen because Tyler was already ahead of the play.
So this one is going to be marked back from the 25 back to the 35, and Boaz will face 1st and 20 here. And they're sending the teams to the sidelines because there's an injury on the play. Oneonta has a man down. It's number 74 for them, Tony Castro, freshman lineman, and he's up and is going to limp off the field. Looks like it might be an ankle or a knee. Right leg injury. So they'll get him to the sideline, and it'll be 1st and 20 for Boaz from the 35. So let's see what happens now. Boaz is a little bit behind the sticks because of the penalty. Let's see if they're able to dig out of this hole.
Well, I mean, they don't, obviously one of those situations you don't have to get it all back at one time. So I would think, you're not going to go away from your game plan right here. Just do what you need to do, and hopefully you're not in a third and you're not in a long yardage situation.
So Boaz will kind of get a free timeout out of this as they bring the teams back onto the field after Castro made his way to the sideline over on the Oneonta side of the field. They're going to send 2 men wide right, 2 to the left for the Pirates here. Childers in the backfield. Pierce loading up the shotgun, and he will move Landon Alexander left to right. Pierce loading up, wants to throw out to Hudgens on the bubble screen, and he slips down just about the time he gets to the line of scrimmage. He actually may have lost a yard there to the 36. He was trying to make a cut, and he will go down there at the 36. So it's going to be 2nd and 21. I think Oneonta had that one pretty well defensed anyway, had he not slipped down.
Shannon, Patrick Douglas leads Geraldine 7-0 at the end of the first quarter.
Here's Childers getting the handoff. He's breaking away. Childers broke away. Childers is going to score. Touchdown, Boaz. A 36-yard touchdown run for Tristan Childers. And once he got past the first wave, there was no stopping the senior running back.
Somebody tried to get him by the foot right there at about the 20, but he high-stepped it and went into the end zone for 36-yard touchdown run from Tristan Childers. So, again, Boaz took advantage and cashed in a turnover.
Here's Jose for the extra point. Kick is away, and the kick is good. He's 3 out of 3 tonight. 4:51 remaining here in the first quarter. It's Boaz 21 and Oneonta nothing. This is the Boaz Network.
Visit Boaz Discount Drugs and Johnson Hallmark in their new location just up the street on the corner of Highway 168 and Elizabeth Street in Boaz. Same helpful, friendly service with personal attention to each prescription. Boaz Discount Drugs is your prescription compounding specialist with custom medications to fit your needs. And Johnson's Hallmark is your source for all occasion cards and gift items.
At Piggly Wiggly, we work hard to deliver the very best to you and your family. We offer only the top quality Black Canyon Angus beef, Swift natural fresh pork, grade A Kegel fresh chicken, smoked, processed, and frozen meat items. One of the most popular promotions at Piggly Wiggly is our Pick 5 meat program. Purchase a single pack of meat and pay our everyday low price, or purchase 5 packages marked with the bright red Pick 5 label for just $19.99. You get the best of both worlds, great quality meats and a super low price. You'll always find low prices throughout Piggly Wiggly.
Established in 1946, Kirkpatrick Concrete has a tradition of top quality products and service. They now have 11 North Alabama locations to meet this area's demand for quality ready-mix concrete. For your next project, your friends at Kirkpatrick Concrete are just down the road.
At the Driving Factor, we know you're looking for a reliable vehicle.
Whether you're heading to work,
headed to play,
or taking the grandkids to the beach.
Are we there yet?
At the Driving Factor, every vehicle comes with a warranty for the length of the contract.
And you get a Carfax with every purchase.
We make everything easy, from the application process, the approval, or to the payments, either online or in store.
At the Driving Factor, we're not your ordinary buy here, pay here dealer.
You're on.
Ricky, the Boaz Pirates have taken advantage of 2 Oneonta turnovers. They've gotten short fields, and they've cashed them in for touchdowns. It's now 21-0 Pirates.
Yeah, they've done what they needed to do, get out to the big lead. Defense has had 2 great possessions, gotten 2 turnovers, and I'm sure for Oneonta, it's same old for them being down this early in the game.
So Jose Araguin will kick it off. And by the way, the play clock to our right is ticking now. So not sure what was going on earlier, but Jose is ready to kick off. He's gotten all of them into the end zone so far. This one is high and will also trickle over the goal line for the touchback. He's not putting them way back in the end zone, but they're getting over the line anyway. So it'll be 1st and 10 from the 20, same starting field position for Oneonta as we have seen on all of their drives so far. So here is Greer Phillips back out there. He has been the one who has given it up twice. Once on a sack fumble and then on the interception. So here is Montgomery in the backfield with them. They now trail 21-0. They're going to hand off to Mikael Montgomery. Makes a little cut, got through a little hole, and will get close to the 25-yard line. A gain of 4, we'll say, to the 24. It looked like Ty Sullivan made the tackle on him. So 2nd and 6 now for the Redskins. Short side of the field is to the left as they are moving left to right as you listen. Bird will come wide right. They'll put one man out wide left. Here is Phillips. He is going to give it to Montgomery again, trying to get outside. Turns the corner. Broke one tackle, still on his feet. Got a first down out to the 35-yard line where he is taken down by Wade Dobbins. But that is the most productive play of the night so far for Oneonta. Up to the 35-yard line goes Mikael Montgomery, the senior running back. He showcased a little speed there as he got to the corner.
Yeah, good pickup right there. They're obviously their first down of the game.
So 1st and 10 at the 35. Phillips with Montgomery in the pistol. Slot formation to the left, and they have a blocking back, an H-back, Jackson Bonner, who is lined up just to the left of Phillips here. Takes the deep snap, wants to throw a screen pass, overthrew his intended receiver. That was Carter Clyde, as they were trying to run a screen out to Clyde, out to the left, and that one was thrown way too high.
Yeah, just thrown way too high. 1 out of 5 with the 1 interception to start the game for Phillips.
So 2nd down and 10 now. 3:35 remaining first quarter. Boaz leading 21-0. Slot is to the left. Phillips will also have Montgomery lined up to his left. And there he's looking to throw again. Will fake a pass. Got a man deep behind the defense. It is caught and pushed out of bounds inside the Boaz 35 is the receiver, Carter Clyde. I believe, no, Rick, that was Maddox Bird, number 8, who made the catch. He got Boaz defensive backs, got caught on the pump fake there, and it froze them. And on the double move, Bird got behind the defense, and they get it all the way down to the 33-yard line.
Yeah, long pass play. Most productive pass play or play of the game for Oneonta.
So they'll bring the receivers now, twins to the right, and Phillips with a little bit more pep in his step after that long completion. Montgomery in the backfield with him. And he's going to hand off to Montgomery. Went to the left, then cut it back to the right. And he is taken down after a small gain. Looked like Bennett was in there to make the tackle on him. Also, Dawson Wright converging on that stop. A gain of only a yard there for Montgomery. It'll be 2nd and 9 from the 32. Good defense by Boaz.
Was good defense. 2nd down here.
Clock on the move at under 3 minutes, first quarter. Boaz up by 21, and here are the Redskins. A long, long look at the sideline here for Phillips as they finally get the play in. Play clock is down to 5. Here's motion by Clyde. They're going to hand off to Montgomery running to the right. He's not going anywhere. They got him behind the line. It was Scoggins and Bennett who grabbed him. I think Bennett got him first. Hit him first and wouldn't let go, and then the pursuit caught up, and that's going to be a loss, Ricky, back outside the 35-yard line.
They're going to mark it, looks like at the 37, which will be a loss of 5. Good play by Scoggins and Bennett.
3rd and 14 now for Oneonta. I would imagine they're in 4-down territory here at the 37-yard line, down 21 already.
You got to think so, unless they lose a lot of, except for a big loss.
Here's Phillips in the gun and 4 wide receivers. They've got 2 to either side, ball right in the middle of the field. He backs up, wanting to throw. They're going to throw a screen. He overshoots Montgomery, and it's incomplete. They had that one set up pretty well, but he threw it over his head.
Threw it a little high, yes. So now 4th down, 14 from the 37. Let's see what Coach Phillips decides to do.
They will leave the offense out there, and they'll swap in a little personnel.
If you don't pick it up here, it's going to give Boaz good field position.
1 man wide left, 2 to the right. Montgomery in the backfield on 4th and 14. Here's Phillips backing up. He wants to throw, looking. Now he's going to throw deep down the middle of the field. That ball is incomplete. Good coverage by Wade Dobbins on the front side. And Demir Martinez on the backside. They had sandwiched Bird, the intended receiver.
I think they knew who he was wanting to go to. It appeared
that was Clyde, number 5.
Yes. Clyde and Bird is the 2 big receivers. So Boaz will take over on downs. 1st down at their own 37-yard line. 1:39 to go in the first quarter. See if they can get another touchdown on the board before the quarter ends.
The Pirates did a good job, Ricky, after giving up a long pass play of tightening the defense up there, and were able to get the ball back here at their own 37, 1st and 10. Pierce with an empty backfield. They're going to throw a screen out to Childers. Good blocking ahead of him. He's got some room across the 40, across the 45, and is close to a 1st down.
I believe that is his first reception of the season.
It is indeed his first catch of the year. They lined him up out here with 3 other receivers, and they were blocking for him, and they got him the 1st down up to the 47. First time we've seen that play this year.
Yes, 10-yard gain.
Now 2 runners in the backfield surrounding Tyler Pierce on 1st and 10 from the 47, but Pierce wants to throw, stepping up. He's going to check it down to Childers, who's wide open in the flat, running down the near sideline. He's got another 1st down all the way down to the Oneonta 35. That one was wide open as nobody was expecting them to throw it to Childers.
You had Fant on one side and Childers on the other. That one, a pickup down to the 35, an 18-yard pickup. So if you start throwing the ball to Tristan Childers, that's just another weapon.
And here's Pierce. He wants to run to the left, trying to juke a man. He does, and he gets to the 30. That's a gain of 5. It'll be Bird coming up to make the tackle on him, but it'll be 2nd and 5 for Boaz here with 51 seconds left in the first quarter. The clock is stopped for some reason.
I think he may have went out of bounds.
May have. So here's Pierce with 3 men wide right. Childers in the backfield on 2nd and 5. Pierce again backing up to throw. He's going to throw deep for Sullivan. Through his hands at about the 5-yard line. He had a step on the defender, but they couldn't make the connection. That would have been an easy touchdown.
They had Childers flaring out to the left over here on this near side, so the defender had to make a choice, but just a little bit overthrown.
So it's now 3rd and 5 from the 30. The gentleman running the down marker is having trouble. Here is a handoff to Childers. He's met right there at the line of scrimmage. That was a good defensive play by the Redskins. I think the man that hit him may have been number 9, Brooks Cloudus, is the middle linebacker, and that will force Boaz into a 4th down here.
And I think they're going, well, it looks like they're going to run and play. I thought they might wait and run out the quarter.
They're going to run a play on 4th and 5 from the 30. And they go with a hard count, and the Oneonta end down here jumped into the neutral zone. Boaz is going to get the 1st down without having to run that play with 17 seconds left. Now they may let it run down. So 1st and 10, Boaz at the 25. The defensive end just put his head down to the ground because he knew what he had just done.
He knew what had happened, yes.
Here's Boaz with 15 seconds, the clock moving. They're going to run the play. Pierce is looking to throw, finds Alexander wide open, broke a tackle, nice move on a spin out, all the way down to the 15-yard line. That's going to be close to another Boaz 1st down, and they will move the sticks to the 14-yard line with 1 second remaining in the quarter, and that will end quarter number 1. And quarter number 1 completely belonged to the Boaz Pirates. They lead it 21-0. We'll be back. This is the Boaz Network.
Hey folks, Mark Brickey, Sand Mountain Toyota. There's a lot to consider when buying a truck. Towing capacity, cab space, gas mileage, resale value. When you're talking with your salesman, is he willing to sit behind the wheel of the same kind of truck he claims to stand behind? Here at Sand Mountain Toyota, we buy what we sell. Not only do we stand behind our trucks, we put our own money and trust in Toyota trucks, just like you. Come by and check out our huge selection of popular Toyota trucks. Sand Mountain Toyota, we're more than a dealership.
Since 1952, Wilkes Tire and Battery Service has been the place to take your vehicle for service you can trust. Our family takes pride in carrying on the tradition of providing great service, working with integrity, and giving back to the community. For tires, batteries, auto services, and more, choose the people you can trust. With 10 locations to serve you, including Albertville and Gunnersville, at Wilkes Tire and Battery Service, we get you started and keep you going.
Some days, you've got big things to care about. Like that. And that. Luckily, the Whirlpool Smart Range automatically updates itself with features like Air Fry. So you can worry less about keeping up with the latest tech and care more about keeping up with the latest trends. Say cheese. Everyday care, Whirlpool.
Visit the helpful, knowledgeable staff at Bond's Appliance on Gunner Avenue in Gunnersville.
Your local Foodland Market. Your store for everyday low prices and weekly specials with savings on every aisle and friendly customer service throughout the store. We sell only the best USDA inspected meats. Our trained meat cutters offer fresh cut meats to your specification. Our fruits and vegetables are always fresh. Quality and variety you deserve every day. Your local Foodland Market, where savings plus service plus selection equals satisfaction.
Boaz leading 21-0 as we go to the 2nd quarter of play. It's going to be kind of strange here, Ricky, because all of the plays so far pretty much have been on to our left, and now Boaz has moved down to our right.
Yeah, except for the 2 or 3 plays that Oneonta had. I think Boaz had 1 or 2 to start the first drive down here, but everything else has been to our left. So now we're moving down here to the right toward their going toward their Oneonta softball field down here.
Boaz has it 1st and 10 at the Redskin 14. 3 wide receivers out to the left, 1 to the right. That's Hudgens. And Childers is in the backfield with Tyler Pierce. Lined up to his left hip. Pierce in the shotgun will send Childers out of the backfield. Pierce setting up to throw. Is finding Hudgens. No, we can't bring it in. He juggled that one. Man, he had Ty Sullivan sitting down there at the 10-yard line wide open. But he checked it over to Hudgens over here on the right. And Jakai couldn't make the play. Kind of fumbled it around a little bit.
You know, we've thrown some different stuff, especially on this drive, moving Childers out into going in motion, throwing to him.
Here's Fant in the backfield, and Pierce was going to hand it to him, and then he pulled it, and he fell down, and Pate passed. The defensive end was on him. So that's going to be a loss for Boaz back to the 18-yard line, and now it's 3rd and 13 for Boaz. So nothing has gone right since the second quarter has begun.
These last couple of plays just not gone like they needed them to.
Here is Pierce, goes with a hard count. I think Oneonta may have held up out of the neutral zone that time, although they did jump. On 3rd and 13, the Pirates from the 18-yard line. Here is Pierce. He's going to set up to throw, looking across the middle for Hudgens. Broken up. Nice play in the end zone by Clyde as he took it away or knocked it away from Hudgens. Hudgens was trying to climb the ladder for that one, and Boaz is going to send in the field goal unit here, and Jose Arguin will attempt one.
18-yard line, 25, probably about a 35-yarder. Looks like they're going to put it maybe to 34. What are we going to say?
Let's call it a 34-yard attempt 34. Here. Angle back to the left, ball on the right hash. Jose puts it in the air, needs it to bend a little bit. I believe it did. It's good. A 34-yard field goal for Jose Arguin gives Boaz a 24-0 lead. 11:04 to play here in the second quarter. This is the Boaz Network.
You'll like banking at People's Independent Bank and PIB Mortgage. Here, you'll receive a high level of personal service, a full array of accounts and services, a variety of mortgage loans, local loan decisions, and you will see active corporate citizenship throughout our footprint. Step up to true community banking at People's Independent Bank. www.pibonline.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. NMLS number 466340.
Marshall DeKalb Electric Cooperative is a proud supporter of our community and our local schools, academics, and athletics. Best of luck to all our local teams throughout the season. Our mission at Marshall DeKalb Electric Cooperative is to provide the most reliable electrical service at the lowest possible rate. We strive to achieve our mission with quality and reliable service and a commitment to our consumer needs. We want to be a beacon in each community that we serve.
Since 1956 and through 3 generations, the C.A. Langford Company has provided crushed limestone, sand, asphalt, and more, from large commercial projects to small jobs and residential needs. For products and services information, call 582-5723 or visit their informative website, calangford.company. Remax Gunnersville is a proud supporter of the Gunnersville City Schools, academics, and athletics. Best of luck to the Wildcats throughout the year. For all your real estate needs, call on the local professional staff at Remax Gunnersville, 256-582-5585.
If your parents and grandparents owned a Ford, odds are they bought theirs at Alexander Ford in Boaz. For over 50 years, Alexander Ford has been known as the Ford store in North Alabama. With some of the same faces you've grown to know and trust, we celebrate our past and are excited about our future. We still do business like we always have without hidden fees and high pressure. You can put your trust in us, just like your parents and grandparents did. Alexander Ford, your family Ford store.
24-0 Boaz here. Ricky, let's talk a little bit about the playoff ramifications and the seeding situation. Boaz needing Scottsboro to defeat Mars Hill to garner the 2nd seed in Region 8.
Yeah, our game tonight means nothing.
And if Scottsboro loses that game, that means Boaz would become the number 3 seed and would travel next week in the first round. And as of right now, Mars Hill with a 7-0 lead at the end of the first quarter over the Scottsboro Wildcats. So we're pulling hard for Scottsboro tonight. That would get Boaz a first-round home game.
Yeah, that would be great.
All right, here's Jose Arguin to kick off after Boaz kicked a field goal, and his kick's going into the end zone. That one was deep into the end zone. And so it will be a familiar starting spot for the Redskins, their own 20. Every drive they've had has started from their own 20.
Yeah, they, it's been consistent, but they really, other than one drive, the last drive they had where they ended up turning it over on downs, got into the Boaz, inside the Boaz 30, Boaz defense is pretty much clamped down. Oneonta with just 48 total yards in that first quarter, and a lot of it came on that last drive.
Phillips rolling, wanting to throw to the sideline, has his man. It's Carter Clyde for a gain of about 5 up to the 25-yard line. They lack that flood play to the short side of the field. They send all their receivers over there, and there's a lot of traffic out there, but that time they completed it. So it's 2nd down and 5 from the 25.
They actually marked it at the 24, so call it 2nd down and 6.
So a 4-yard gain on first down for Phillips. Montgomery in the backfield. He'll get the handoff. Broke one tackle. and he will roll across the 25 to about the 27-yard line. Boaz had him right there at the line of scrimmage, but he was able to get away from that person. I couldn't tell who it was. And it will be 3rd and 3 here for the Redskins. We have not seen a punt in this game by either team.
No, Oneonta with 2 turnovers and turned it over on downs. Boaz has scored on every possession that they've had.
3rd down and 3. Here is a fake. Phillips wants to run it himself. Running to the right. They will stop him short. He will actually get stopped for no gain right there at the 27. And it'll be 4th and 3.
Good job by Boaz of diagnosing that and stopping Phillips for no gain on the play and forcing that first punt of the game.
As they do bring the punting unit in, and it looks like it's going to be
Carson
Carson Harper, who's going to punt it. Boaz is not going to send anybody deep. Remember, their normal return man is Elijah Kelly, and he is out for the year now. So Boaz putting nobody back, although Wade Dobbins has returned punts before. Boaz is just going to play safe here, and I think Oneonta is going to have to call another timeout. They didn't have enough men on the field. They were getting a man on the field late, and they had to spend a timeout as the play clock was running down. So Boaz leading 24-0 with 9:42 left here in quarter number 2. We're coming right back. This is the Boaz Network.
Save big, sell bigger. Now list your home for 2% with RE/MAX Guntersville and RE/MAX Heritage in Arab as they've embraced the new changes in real estate. Call the number on the screen to talk with an agent to find out how you can now keep more of what's yours by listing your home for 2%. Discover the difference with RE/MAX, one of the most trusted names in real estate, where you know you're always getting quality service. Make that call today to start your 2% listing where you'll keep more of what's yours and save big, sell bigger.
People's Bank is my go-to place for banking.
When you deal with People's, their goal is your success.
Here at People's Bank, it's more about a relationship.
I know my bankers, and I've got their cell numbers. I just call them.
If we had been with a larger bank, we would have just been a number. We're supported 100% by People's Bank.
They're our neighbor, they're our friends. We're part of this community.
I went to People's Bank because I knew they were going to take care of me.
People's Bank treat us like we're the most important client they have.
This is Julie Battles for Twilight Monument Company. It's hard to lose someone you love, and at Twilight Monument Company, they want to help give your loved one a nice memorial that you can enjoy for generations. Come see my papa, Jerry Battles, at Twilight Monument Company, 256-593-7792.
All right, 4th down situation for Oneonta here as they bring big Carson Harper into punt, and he gets away a dandy. High, tight spiral will take a big Oneonta bounce inside the Boaz 25 and will come to rest inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. That was a tremendous punt by the punter, Carson Harper.
55 yards.
He's not your typical looking punter. He's 6'2", 257, but he got a big leg into that one.
Well, and Boaz, like I said, had nobody back deep. Boaz was just willing to take it wherever it stopped, and Boaz 1st and 10 at their 18. Boaz, 10 plays, 10 rushes for 61 yards. Tyler Pierce, 7 out of 11 for 81 yards. 142 total yards for Boaz in that first quarter and a couple of plays of the second quarter.
Worst starting field position of the game for Boaz, their own 18. Here's a handoff to Childers, and Childers will go forward to about the 20 for a couple of yards. And it'll be 2nd and 8 for the Pirates from their own 20-yard line here. Stack receivers out to the right. Bennett and Hudgens out here to this near side. Pierce takes the snap, backs up, wants to throw. He's in trouble, and he steps out of that trouble. Now a lot of room out to the left in front of him, and he'll tuck it and run. He gets the first down across the 30, out to about the 32 where he'll step out of bounds. But good recognition by Pierce there as the 2-man route didn't have anything for him, but there was a lot of real estate out to his left.
Yeah, good job by Pierce just to realize that and tuck it and run and pick up a first down.
Sage Bennett checks out. Presley Fant will check back into the offensive backfield along with Childers, and they will flank Tyler Pierce in the backfield. Pierce is going to hand it to Childers, looking for a block, won't find much. He'll fall forward to about the 34, so another 2-yard gain. And Fant will come out, so will Gaither. And that will bring Alexander and Bennett back into the game on this 2nd down and 8 from the Boaz 34. Boaz would like to use a little clock here, too.
Yeah, I think at this point you'd like to use the clock and just shorten the game.
Here is a pitch out to Childers, running to the right, trying to get outside, lowers his head, and will bull his way across the 35 down to about the 38-yard line. So about a 4-yard gain there, and the Pirates will need 4 yards here on 3rd down.
3rd and 4, Boaz, 1 out of 3 on 3rd downs.
So the Pirates will send 3 wide receivers to the left, 1 to the right on 3rd and 4. Pierce backs up, wants to throw, looking for Hudgens, tight ropes the sidelines and gets his feet down as he gets to about the 46. That'll be a 1st down for Boaz. Just a little out pattern. Pierce threw it high. Hudgens went up and got it and then did some footwork here on the near sideline.
Yeah, needed 4, got 8. 3rd reception of the night for Hudgens.
Keeps the drive alive, 1st and 10. Oneonta shifting things defensively, sending an extra man. They're picking it up. Pierce going deep for Hudgens, and he makes the catch inside. No, he gets away from him as he hits the ground. He made a tremendous effort inside the 10-yard line, but could not come up with it cleanly. Pretty good closing speed there by the defender, Carter Clyde. And Clyde limping his way back to the line of scrimmage.
But that was a great throw by Tyler, and like I said, a great effort by Jakai.
2nd down and 10, Boaz. And they're going to throw the screen out to Hudgens, looking for some room. He'll find a little, crosses midfield. He'll get about 5 on the play to the Oneonta side of the field. They're 49, and a timeout is called. And the Redskins are going to call their 3rd and final timeout here in the 2nd quarter with 7:25 remaining here in the half. Pirates lead at 24-0 and will face 3rd down and 4 when we come back. This is the Boaz Network.
Save big, sell bigger. Now list your home for 2% with RE/MAX Guntersville and RE/MAX Heritage in Arab as they've embraced the new changes in real estate. Call the number on the screen to talk with an agent to find out how you can now keep more of what's yours by listing your home for 2%. Discover the difference with RE/MAX, one of the most trusted names in real estate, where you know you're always getting quality service. Make that call today to start your 2% listing where you'll keep more of what's yours and save big, sell bigger.
Ricky, this is the 2nd timeout Oneonta has called on defense, and they also called one on special teams on a punt. So probably not wanting to use those, but having to.
Yeah, Coach Phil Phillips just either has something to say or, not having people where he wanted them and had to call them.
Boaz facing 3rd and 4 here at the Oneonta 48. Childers motions out of the backfield. Pierce sets up to throw, finds his man wide open in the middle of the field. That's Ty Sullivan. He makes his first catch of the night and goes inside the 40. That'll be a Boaz 1st down at the 38.
Good job by Tyler Sullivan, just spreading the wealth, finding the open man, and picking up another 1st down.
So the Pirates 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Pierce. He's going to run a reverse to Landon Alexander. A lot of room on the backside. Here goes Alexander. 35-30. He's at the 25. Still running at the 20. And gives ground, and they will tackle him right there. He had a blocker out in front. Well-designed play for Boaz. And the Pirates move it all the way down into the red zone here.
Looks like they're going to mark it right at the 20. So a pickup of 18 yards for Landon Alexander.
3 men wide right, 1 to the left. Pierce is going to throw out to Hudgens on the screen. Going forward, 20. Hudgens, 15, 10. He's to the 5. Working his way down. He's in. Touchdown, Boaz. Jakai Hudgens takes the screen pass and runs it in from 20 yards away. That is his 10th receiving touchdown of the season. The 25th touchdown pass of the year for Tyler Pierce. And the Pirates cash in again.
And that was a balanced drive. Throwing, passing, running, throwing and running. On that one, 10 plays, 82 yards in 3 minutes and a second.
And here is Jose Arguin to attempt the point after. His kick is away, and it is good. He has made 4 tonight, and he's also made a field goal. And with 6:23 to play in the half, it's now Boaz 31, Oneonta nothing. This is the Boaz Network.
Visit Boaz Discount Drugs and Johnson Hallmark in their new location just up the street on the corner of Highway 168 and Elizabeth Street in Boaz. Same helpful, friendly service with personal attention to each prescription. Boaz Discount Drugs is your prescription compounding specialist with custom medications to fit your needs. And Johnson's Hallmark is your source for all occasion cards and gift items.
At Piggly Wiggly, we work hard to deliver the very best to you and your family. We offer only the top quality Black Canyon Angus beef, Swift natural fresh pork, grade A Kegel fresh chicken, smoked, processed, and frozen meat items. One of the most popular promotions at Piggly Wiggly is our Pick 5 meat program. Purchase a single pack of meat and pay our everyday low price, or purchase 5 packages marked with the bright red Pick 5 label for just $19.99. You get the best of both worlds, great quality meats and a super low price. You'll always find low prices throughout Piggly Wiggly.
Established in 1946, Kirkpatrick Concrete has a tradition of top quality products and service. They now have 11 North Alabama locations to meet this area's demand for quality ready-mix concrete. For your next project, your friends at Kirkpatrick Concrete are just down the road.
At the Driving Factor, we know you're looking for a reliable vehicle.
Whether you're heading to work, headed to play, or taking the grandkids to the beach.
Are we there yet?
At the Driving Factor, every vehicle comes with a warranty for the length of the contract.
And you get a Carfax with every purchase.
We make everything easy, from the application process, the approval, or to the payments, either online or in store.
At the Driving Factor, we're not your ordinary buy here, pay here dealer.
You're on.
The Boaz Pirates spreading the wealth, as Ricky said, and showing a lot here.
Yeah.
The Pirates leading 31-0.
Tyler Pierce has thrown to 5 different receivers tonight. 4 different people have ran the ball. Boaz mixing it up well tonight and playing well on both sides of the ball. 224 total yards on offense, only holding Oneonta to only 55 total yards through a quarter and a half. And Oneonta's just not been able to get anything going offensively consistently.
Jose Arguin ready to kick off again. He's accounted for 7 points tonight.
Yeah, exactly.
And he is going to try to kick this one deep as he has all the others. Gets it out of there, and it's going into the end zone for the touchback.
Douglas leading Geraldine 14-7 at the half. Geraldine will be going to the playoffs next week, first round. Douglas, this will be it for them, but I'm sure they'd love to go out with a win to end the season. I believe that would give them a 5-5 record.
Other games being played tonight. Arab is at Priceville. West Point is at Brewer. Albertville is at Gunnersville. Scottsboro, as we told you, is at Mars Hill. And North Jackson is at DAR tonight in a Marshall County game. Here is Phillips throwing out to the right. Ball is caught. Nice move after he catches it by Maddox Bird. And that'll be a gain of about 5 yards. And it'll be 2nd and 5, maybe a 6-yard gain. It looks like they'll mark it at the 26. He made a nifty move after he caught it. Kind of faked out the Boaz defender over there. Ricky, you talked about how Boaz wanted to get a lot of people in this game tonight. It looks like they may do that. Dakota Henderson was in the game, and he'll check out. 2nd down and 4 as Phillips will be in the shotgun here. And he has Montgomery in the backfield with him, and it's going to be Phillips running.
Yeah, high snap on the play, and I believe he just had to corral it, and with some flags come in after the play.
Right over there on the far sideline is where he ran it to. And we'll check this flag here. A personal foul against Boaz.
So something happened, maybe hit him out of bounds or hit him late once the play was over.
So they'll move this ball out to the Oneonta 41 after the 15-yard penalty. It's the first flag we've had in a really long time. And they will signal the ball in play, stack the receivers out to the left. Montgomery in the backfield. Phillips takes another high snap. Ball's loose. He's going to be taken down by Roden in the backfield. Dawson Roden all over that one. As the ball was snapped high, Phillips went up to get it, and by the time he came down to the field, Roden was right there on him. Dawson already has a fumble recovery tonight.
Back to the 35, so that's a loss of 6 on the play.
So second down and 16, back to the 35-yard line, as Ricky told you. And Phillips will operate the controls here in a second and long situation. Takes a snap. It's a good snap this time. Wants to throw. He's going to air it out here down the sideline. A lot of contact over there. And it was just a jump ball. Good coverage by Tucker on the intended receiver. I think that was Clyde he was trying to get it to, yes. And Tucker, who is giving up.
A couple of inches, 2 or 3 inches on the play.
Let's see. Yeah, about 6 inches on the play. Or on the, call it about 4 inches, excuse me, in height out there. He did a good job staying with the receiver and kind of breaking that one up.
Third down and 16 for Oneonta.
Boaz showing pressure here. They're going to hand off to Montgomery, running to the left. Broke one tackle, still on his feet across the 40, and he'll be taken down at about the 44. Demir Martinez finished him off along with a few others, but Wade Dobbins hit him first. And it's going to be fourth down, Ricky, and about 7 here from the 44. I think this is going to merit another Oneonta punt. The last punt by Harper was a good one.
55 yards, and Boaz, again, not going to put anybody back deep, just will take it wherever it stops rolling, wherever Oneonta downs it.
Boaz will just play this one safe. Harper. This one not as good an effort, but it does take a good Oneonta roll inside the 10.
Go ball.
And the ball is going to trickle into the end zone for the touchback. That punt's going to wind up being 56 yards, Ricky.
Yes.
So a pair of 55-plus yard punts for Carson Harper, but Boaz will get the ball out at the 20 because it went into the end zone for the touchback.
Yeah.
And with 3:37 to play and 3 timeouts, Boaz with an opportunity here to score again before halftime.
Couple more yards, and that would have been rolled dead before it went into the end zone.
Boaz is going to check Bo Bennett into the game. He'll be lined up, or excuse me, that's Jay Patterson lined up wide right. They're going to throw a screen out to the left to Sage Bennett. Bennett's got room. Stop and go move, crosses the 30. That'll be a Boaz first down out to the 32-yard line. As Pierce threw the screen that time to Bennett.
Make that 6 different receivers have caught passes tonight.
Sullivan and Bennett and
Alexander, I believe, also.
Yeah, all out here on the right. And here is going to be a keeper by Pierce running to the right, crosses the 35 and falls forward to about the 36. That's going to be another 4-yard gain for Boaz. It'll be 2nd and 6. Clock at 3 minutes and moving here. Patterson, Alexander, Sullivan out to the right. Bennett out to the left. Hudgens may have the rest of the night off tonight. Childers motions out of the backfield. Pierce is going to throw. He's caught by Bennett. Got his first down and will sprint ahead to about the 44-yard line. And that will again move the chains, stop the clock with 2:41 to play. Boaz looking at the 2-minute drill here, with Pierce trying to get him into scoring position here before the half. 4 wide receivers again. Tyler takes a snap, looking to throw, looking, plenty of time. Going to air it out deep for Bennett. Down the left sideline, incomplete. That was going to merit a flag. Montgomery was the defender over there, and they are going to get him, I believe, for pass interference. Or it may have been Santana Lofton, number 24, the defender. Hard to tell from here. It is 24, Lofton. And that's going to get Boaz 15 yards. They were fighting for it, but the defender did not allow Bennett, and may have grabbed him as he was trying to climb up to get that one.
So nonetheless, Boaz first down now at the Oneonta 40.
Here is a screen pass out to Jay Patterson. Patterson ahead across the 35 up to the 30-yard line. That'll be another first down, I believe. That's the 7th receiver.
Yes, exactly.
So Pierce really spreading the wealth around here. At the 30-yard line, 1st and 10 Boaz, 2:08 to play, clock stopped. And they're getting an audible from the sideline here. Are the Pirates on offense? Childers in the backfield. Pierce lining up to throw. They're going to throw a bubble screen to Bennett, set up perfectly. 30, 25, Sage to the 15. Sage makes it outside of the 10. He's inside the 10-yard line for another Boaz first down. That was beautifully set up, and Bennett did something with it right around the left hash mark. And Boaz is first and goal at the 8. Up to the firing line with 1:45. They're going to throw it out this time to Patterson on the screen. 10, 5, Patterson down to the 1-yard line. Boaz will be second and goal from the 1. He almost got in there. And Oneonta, Ricky, they're dead tired defensively.
They are gassed now, and they can't call a timeout.
You're right.
1:28 to go. The clock is running. Boaz in no hurry right now. And
timeout is called. I think there may be an injury or an equipment issue for Oneonta. And they need to catch their breath. Boaz has gone all the way down to the 1-yard line here in a hurry.
And it's been on passing. It's been opening it up with the passing game.
This drive started at their own 20. And in just really 2 minutes, they've gotten it down here. Boaz is ready to run a play. Nothing has been done yet as far as putting the ball in play as the Oneonta defender just gets to the sideline. So it is second and goal, Boaz from the 1. Childers is in the backfield with Pierce, and they've got a bunch formation out on the numbers to the left. And the ball is put in play, and the clock is winding. Pierce hands off to Childers, running to the right. He's in! Touchdown, Boaz! What a 2-minute drill by the Pirates. 80 yards on the drive. And Childers runs it in for his second touchdown of the night. And the Pirates go up 37-0 with the extra point pending here.
7 plays, only needed 7 plays, 80 yards, 2 minutes and 25 seconds. Great drive. They're orchestrated by Tyler Pierce.
He'll hold it here for Boaz to attempt the extra point as Braden Bennett snaps it back to him. And Jose Arguin kicks it through. So with 1:12 to play here in the half, it's now Boaz 38, Oneonta nothing. This is the Boaz Network.
Hey folks, Mark Brickey, Sand Mountain Toyota. There's a lot to consider when buying a truck. Towing capacity, cab space, gas mileage, resale value. When you're talking with your salesman, is he willing to sit behind the wheel of the same kind of truck he claims to stand behind? Here at Sand Mountain Toyota, we buy what we sell. Not only do we stand behind our trucks, we put our own money and trust in Toyota trucks, just like you. Come by and check out our huge selection of popular Toyota trucks. Sand Mountain Toyota, we're more than a dealership.
Since 1952, Wilkes Tire and Battery Service has been the place to take your vehicle for service you can trust. Our family takes pride in carrying on the tradition of providing great service, working with integrity, and giving back to the community. For tires, batteries, auto services, and more, choose the people you can trust. With 10 locations to serve you, including Albertville and Gunnersville, at Wilkes Tire and Battery Service, we get you started and keep you going.
Some days, you've got big things to care about. Like that. And that. Luckily, the Whirlpool Smart Range automatically updates itself with features like Air Fry. So you can worry less about keeping up with the latest tech and care more about keeping up with the latest trends. Say cheese. Everyday care, Whirlpool.
Visit the helpful, knowledgeable staff at Bond's Appliance on Gunner Avenue in Gunnersville.
Your local Foodland Market. Your store for everyday low prices and weekly specials with savings on every aisle and friendly customer service throughout the store. We sell only the best USDA inspected meats. Our trained meat cutters offer fresh cut meats to your specification. Our fruits and vegetables are always fresh, quality and variety you deserve every day. Your local Foodland Market, where savings plus service plus selection equals satisfaction.
Boaz taking care of business here, 38-0 with 1:12 to play in the first half. Over on the west side of the state, Scottsboro trailing 7-0 to Mars Hill Bible at halftime.
Sounds like Scottsboro just need to get a little bit of offense going. But I'm sure that's easier said than done against Mars Hill.
Remember, that game is the decider on where Boaz will play next week and who they will play. They will either travel to Leeds if they're the 3 seed, or they will host Center Point if they are the 2 seed. Scottsboro has to win for Boaz to become the 2 seed. Jose Arguin getting ready to kick off here. He's been a busy man tonight.
Field goal and 5 PATs and kicking off a bunch.
And all of them have been touchbacks, and so is this one. So it'll be brought out to the 20, and Oneonta with 1:12 to play here in the half. And this was Phil Phillips' worst nightmare tonight, Ricky.
Yeah, I'm sure he was just, hoping to get a good start. We said coming in for Boaz after spotting Guntersville and Arab 2 touchdown leads the last couple of weeks for Boaz to get off to a great start. And I don't know if he could have been any better. Offense put up 31 points, got a couple of turnovers, and right now holding Oneonta to just 64 total yards.
All right, here is a handoff to Montgomery.
I believe it was.
And he's not going very far. I think he might have gotten a yard. Yep. Let's see where they put it down. And now Boaz has a man on the play injured. One of the defensive linemen is
Whoever
down.
made the tackle is the one down, I believe.
And he's up now. Still can't.
Logan Scoggins.
Logan Scoggins. He already had an ankle or knee issue in the first half, and now he'll be helped to the sideline. He's probably not going to go back in tonight if I had to guess. So Amber Watford, the Boaz trainer, will get Logan to the sideline. He's walking off under his own power, but he does have a noticeable limp. And he does have a brace on his left knee as well. So he'll come to the training table. Second down, they put it up to 22. Second down and 8 for Oneonta. Here's a handoff to Montgomery. Broke 1 tackle, and then he'll be laid down short of the 25-yard line by Dobbins and Horton. So a gain of a couple. Looked like he had a lot more than that. Boaz was able to get him on the ground pretty quick. So 3rd and 6 with 33 seconds remaining here in the half.
Yeah, I would think if they don't pick up a first down here, Oneonta will let the clock run out.
And here is a handoff again to Montgomery, again running to the left, and he got a first down. He's carrying a couple of men with him, or actually one man was carrying him. That was Dobbins who had him up to the 34-yard line, and that will move the chains for the Redskins. And they wind the clock. That may be the last play of the first half. They don't look like they're too urgent to get back on the ball, are they? So time will expire. The two teams will head to their locker rooms for the halftime. Boaz will have a happy locker room here at the half, and Oneonta will be looking at each other, asking a lot of questions as Boaz leads this one 38-0 here at halftime. We're going to send it back to the studio for the halftime, and we'll be back with the third quarter. This is the Boaz Network.
You'll like banking at People's Independent Bank and PIB Mortgage. Here, you'll receive a high level of personal service, a full array of accounts and services, a variety of mortgage loans, local loan decisions, and you will see active corporate citizenship throughout our footprint. Step up to true community banking at People's Independent Bank. www.pibonline.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. NMLS number 466340.
Marshall DeKalb Electric Cooperative is a proud supporter of our community and our local schools, academics, and athletics. Best of luck to all our local teams throughout the season. Our mission at Marshall DeKalb Electric Cooperative is to provide the most reliable electrical service at the lowest possible rate. We strive to achieve our mission with quality and reliable service and a commitment to our consumer needs. We want to be a beacon in each community that we serve.
Since 1956 and through 3 generations, the C.A. Langford Company has provided crushed limestone, sand, asphalt, and more. From large commercial projects to small jobs and residential needs. For products and services information, call 582-5723 or visit their informative website, calangford.company. RE/MAX Gunnersville is a proud supporter of the Gunnersville City Schools academics and athletics. Best of luck to the Wildcats throughout the year. For all your real estate needs, call on the local professional staff at RE/MAX Gunnersville, 256-582-5585.
If your parents and grandparents owned a Ford, odds are they bought theirs at Alexander Ford in Boaz. For over 50 years, Alexander Ford has been known as the Ford store in North Alabama. With some of the same faces you've grown to know and trust, we celebrate our past and are excited about our future. We still do business like we always have without hidden fees and high pressure. You can put your trust in us, just like your parents and grandparents did. Alexander Ford, your family Ford store.
And Boaz will kick off here to start the third quarter. Oneonta will receive, and they will move from our right to our left, dressed in the all crimson with white numerals and white headgear. And Ricky, one of the things I've noticed about this Oneonta team, they've got good sized players, and but just they're so young. They've only got the 6 seniors. They've got 16 juniors. I counted that up on their roster, but man, a bunch of freshmen and sophomores and 8th graders.
You said you talked to Coach Phil Phillips. He believes 2 years, in 2 years will be they'll be hopefully be back to where they need to be.
And he's had a great stretch here where the Redskins have been really, really good.
Yeah, averaged over 9 wins a season in his first 6 years here at Oneonta.
But this year has been an anomaly, that's for sure. And here is the kick going into the end zone. We thought it might be a 5-yard delay of game penalty against Oneonta because their band went over at halftime, but they actually had some mercy on the clock and stopped the clock with 5 seconds to go, and that was fine with us. I think Coach Sullivan might have even declined the penalty.
Well, I saw him actually walk down talking to the referees there before the half ended, so it may have been that too. So Oneonta 1st and 10 from their 20 after the touchback from Jose.
Pirates with the first team defense out here, and here is a handoff to Montgomery, and he runs right into the arms of, I think, Mason Gaither, who made the stop on him and takes him down to the ground right there at the line of scrimmage. No gain at the 20. So 2nd and 10, good pursuit by the Pirate linebacker.
Douglas leads Oneonta 21, or Douglas leads Geraldine 21-14 midway through the third quarter.
And here is a give to Montgomery running to the left, and he's not getting out of a tackle by a shoestring, and a late hit I think is going to be called. I don't know about that.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Wade Dobbins made the tackle, and I think Braden Bennett is going to be hit with a late hit, and that's a bad call. He was just going. I mean, they're talking about the timing here, and are they going to enforce it? I think they are. He got Montgomery before he went to the ground. Looked to me like, oh, they're going to call targeting. So that will move the ball up to the 38-yard line. So helmet-to-helmet contact there was the call. And a 1st and 10 for the Redskins at the 38. Here is a handoff. Phillips will give it again to Montgomery, running to the left. And grabbing him by the legs are a pair of Boaz defenders, Noah Ford and Jaden Durden. And he gets up to the 42. That'll be a gain of 4, and it'll be 2nd and 6 from the 42 for Oneonta here. Montgomery has carried the ball almost every time they've rushed. Phillips has a couple of rushes on the game. And here is Phillips wanting to load up and throw this time, and that ball is caught by number 8, Bird, down along the Boaz 40, and he falls down at about the 37. He out-jumped Levi Tucker that time and made the catch. And it'll be 1st and 10 down to the Boaz 37. This is about as close as Oneonta has been. To sniff the goal line. Here is a handoff to Montgomery, who cuts it back to the right, found some room out there. He's going to go to the end zone. Touchdown. Mikhail Montgomery got through the first wave, and he puts a touchdown on the board here for the Redskins, virtually untouched from the 37-yard line.
Yeah, that was just a great run. As you said, good blocking by the offensive line of Oneonta for their first score of the night.
And here is an extra point try coming up. Looks like number 14, Nicolas Cervantes, 8th grader, will try to kick it through.
Scottsboro just took a 14-7 lead.
Okay, 14-7 Wildcats.
Over here.
And there's a snap. Placement is down, and the kick is good.
That 3 plays, 80 yards, or 4 plays, 80 yards for Oneonta on that touchdown drive.
So, Oneonta gets on the board, 38-6, as the kick is no good. This is the Boaz Network.
Save big, sell bigger. Now list your home for 2% with RE/MAX Guntersville and RE/MAX Heritage in Arab, as they've embraced the new changes in real estate. Call the number on the screen to talk with an agent to find out how you can now keep more of what's yours by listing your home for 2%. Discover the difference with RE/MAX, one of the most trusted names in real estate, where you know you're always getting quality service. Make that call today to start your 2% listing, where you'll keep more of what's yours and save big, sell bigger.
People's Bank is my go-to place for banking.
When you deal with People's, their goal is your success.
Here at People's Bank, it's more about a relationship.
I know my bankers, and I've got their cell numbers. I just call them.
If we had been with a larger bank, we would have just been a number. We're supported 100% by People's Bank.
They're our neighbor, they're our friends. We're part of this community.
I went to People's Bank because I knew they were going to take care of me.
People's Bank treat us like we're the most important client they have.
This is Julie Battles for Twilight Monument Company. It's hard to lose someone you love, and at Twilight Monument Company, they want to help give your loved one a nice memorial that you can enjoy for generations. Come see my papa, Jerry Battles, at Twilight Monument Company, 256-593-7792.
The Oneonta Redskins dent the scoreboard for the first time tonight. They cut the Boaz lead to 38-6. And now, a kickoff coming. Carson Harper will kick off for just the second time tonight. The opening kick and now this one. And this one is going to come down to Ja'Kai Hudgens. He'll take it from the 13-yard line. Ja'Kai angling toward the left, trying to get outside. Turns the corner, 30-35. Now turns on the speed. Will be pushed out of bounds at the 37-yard line. So a good return by Hudgens, and we'll see who comes out here for the Pirates. Offensively, it looks like we're going to have some backups. Yep, looks like Will McCamey is going to come in and lead the controls here, the 5'10", 150-pound sophomore. We've seen him a number of times this year in backup duty, and he's done well. And it looks like number 27, Mac Thompson, will be the running back. Thompson, the 5'7", 160-pound 8th grader. This is his first ever varsity action. Had a really good 8th grade year on the middle school team. And he's going to come in and get some action here. Of course, Boaz is down a number of running backs.
Oneonta's actually called a timeout.
We'll keep it right here. The Scottsboro Wildcats leading that game now 14-7 with 5 minutes left in the third quarter. Remember, Boaz is pulling for Scottsboro tonight because if the Wildcats win that game, the Boaz Pirates will host a playoff game next Friday night. If the Wildcats lose, Boaz will have to travel to Leeds, a place we've been before a couple times.
Yep.
I remember we had a time at Leeds a few years ago where we had all kinds of interference from their PA system. Remember that when we tried to broadcast from there?
Leeds one time.
Is it just the one time?
Yeah, but it may have been that one time.
Well, that had to have been because I remember that vividly.
Yeah, I think I remember that too. You're right because we were outside. They've only got one side
Yeah, we played them in 2020.
Yeah, one side, no visitor side.
All right, here's Boaz, 1st and 10. Will McCamey, the quarterback. He's got Thompson lined up in the pistol behind him. McCamey takes a snap. Boaz might have moved early, no flag. Thompson will run to the right, and he is going to be taken down after a modest gain. A gain of a couple here, up to the 39. It'll be 2nd down and 8 for Boaz. Boaz is not concerned one iota with running these plays very quickly. They're trying to run a lot of clock, get out of here with a win.
Well, if
and
I'm
go.
not mistaken, the clock ran a little bit a while ago because Oneonta scored with 10:03 to go, and we took that timeout right there on the first play of the drive with 9:03. So
here's Thompson getting the handoff, for this time running left. He stacked up, stood up. Brooks Cloudus, the first man there. And they'll give him a yard to the 39. Boaz will face 3rd and 7 here from the 39-yard line. McCamey is getting the play from Coach Sullivan on the sideline and then running into the huddle, trying to use as much time between plays as they can. And he's a good clock manager. We've seen him manage the clock well when he's been in there this year. 1 wide receiver left, 2 to the right. McCamey's going to roll right, wants to throw for the first time tonight. He's going to shoot a pass that is incomplete off the hands of Jackson Taylor. Probably should have been caught. McCamey put it on him pretty well, but Taylor couldn't handle it.
We are playing with a running clock here in the second half.
We are indeed. The clock continues to run even after the incompletion, and we're okay with that.
Be the first punt of the night for Jose Arguin.
As the punt team comes in, that would have been a first down if McCamey and Taylor had been able to make that connection, but it fell incomplete. And with a 4th and 7 situation, Arguin will punt it away.
Having a great season punting the ball. Not had to punt a lot.
He has punted the ball this season 14 times is all, but for a 38.9-yard average, and this one drives the return man all the way back to the 15-yard line, and he will call for the fair catch there. I think that was Bird who went back there to secure the ball. And it'll be 1st and 10 for Oneonta at the 15. So they did indeed score on their last drive to make it 38-6. Clock moving down to 6.5 minutes to play. And here is a handoff to the running back. This is somebody different. Oh, wow, a belly-to-body suplex. That was the running back, Ricky, was 24, Lofton, and he got absolutely hammered. Who was it that made that play?
I couldn't tell who it was. They're going to actually mark him right there at the 15. No gain on the play.
Whoever the Boaz defender was picked him up and splatted him right there at the line of scrimmage. Wow.
And now we've got a timeout, Oneonta.
Another Oneonta timeout. So we're going to take it with them with 5:40 left in the third. It's 38-6 Boaz. This is the Boaz Network.
Visit Boaz Discount Drugs and Johnson Hallmark in their new location just up the street on the corner of Highway 168 and Elizabeth Street in Boaz. Same helpful, friendly service with personal attention to each prescription. Boaz Discount Drugs is your prescription compounding specialist with custom medications to fit your needs. And Johnson's Hallmark is your source for all occasion cards and gift items.
At Piggly Wiggly, we work hard to deliver the very best to you and your family. We offer only the top quality Black Canyon Angus beef, Swift natural fresh pork, grade A Kegel fresh chicken, smoked, processed, and frozen meat items. One of the most popular promotions at Piggly Wiggly is our Pick 5 meat program. Purchase a single pack of meat and pay our everyday low price, or purchase 5 packages marked with the bright red Pick 5 label for just $19.99. You get the best of both worlds, great quality meats and a super low price. You'll always find low prices throughout Piggly Wiggly.
Established in 1946, Kirkpatrick Concrete has a tradition of top quality products and service. They now have 11 North Alabama locations to meet this area's demand for quality ready-mix concrete. For your next project, your friends at Kirkpatrick Concrete are just down the road.
At the Driving Factor, we know you're looking for a reliable vehicle.
Whether you're heading to work, headed to play,
or taking the grandkids to the beach.
Are we there yet?
At the Driving Factor, every vehicle comes with a warranty for the length of the contract.
And you get a Carfax with every purchase.
We make everything easy, from the application process, the approval, or to the payments, either online or in store.
At the Driving Factor, we're not your ordinary buy here, pay here dealer.
We got clarification from Zach King here from Horizon Communications that it was Dawson Roden who made that last tackle on the running back, Lofton.
Couple of big. Dawson's been in on several big plays tonight. Had that forced fumble, or the fumble recovery.
Riley Jones is in on the D-line along with Roden. So is Fernando Ruiz. Here is a handoff to Lofton, or I believe running to the right. It was either Lofton or Montgomery. And
looks like Montgomery.
Montgomery took that one up to the 22-yard line, so Oneonta will need 3 yards on third down. Montgomery's going to check out of the game, and they get Lofton back in there. They'll split both ends away. And here is a handoff by Phillips to Lofton going to the left, and he has the first down, I believe, or is he? They may have closed him up there and denied him the first down.
I believe they are going to give it to him.
They do give it to him. They'll say forward progress to the 25, and that will move the chains. Jackson Taylor's in defensively, so is Drew Patel. He's one of the linebackers, along with Gaither. Here is a counter play to Lofton, and he ran right into the arms of Patel and was forced back the other direction. A gain of a couple, a whole new offensive line coming in here for Oneonta.
And Lofton is not a big guy, 5'6", 125. And I noticed they've got a couple other.
He's a freshman.
Yeah, he's a freshman. One of those freshmen that Phil Phillips is excited about in a couple of years.
And here is Phillips going to hand off to Lofton. Lofton's running again right into the arms of Drew Patel. Also, Slater Waldrop in there at safety helping out on the tackle.
Up to the 30, so brings up about third down and 5, a 3-yard gain there.
Here comes Noah Ford out of the game, and Jay Patterson checks into the defensive backfield for Boaz.
Hadn't seen Jay on defense a lot this year.
Third down and 5. Here is a handoff to Lofton, running to the right. He is stood up, and he is pushed backwards by the Boaz defensive line. They're going to give him a couple on the play, and it'll force a fourth down here, and I think Oneonta's going to punt it away on 4th and 3. They're going to check in Harper to kick.
Who has punted twice for a 55.5-yard average.
Yeah.
Now, if he gets it into the end zone this time, he's got a lot of room back there.
Yeah, he's done it if he's gets it into the end zone here. Boaz putting nobody deep, of course. And here is Harper. Gets it out of there. Turns over for him. And will bounce back to the 28-yard line. That's where Boaz will take over offensively. And the clock continues to move here. Running clock here in the second half, as we told you. 2:38 to play. I know that our colleagues who are not with us are disappointed that they're not here with the running clock.
Yeah, with this one in 8:45 now, and if they run the clocks like they're doing now, we'll be out of here quick.
Oh, me. So the 28-yard line is where Boaz will start. McCamey will have Sport Watford in the backfield this time with him.
Sport's actually had a few carries on the season.
And motion by one of the receivers, and that receiver is going to get the handoff coming to the right. That's Cooper Horton. Horton is going forward. He's going to be close to a first down. That's his first carry of the season for Cooper Horton. We got so many folks with individual stats on the stat sheet this year, Ricky. I'm going to have to expand my stat sheet to 2 pages.
I will have to.
I've actually taken out some space on some of mine, and the Oneonta Redskins have a man shaken up on the play, Jacob Laminack. That will bring a stop to the clock ticking. Watford's going to come out, and they're going to get Thompson back in the offensive backfield for Boaz. Laminack is going to be helped off the field by the Oneonta training staff.
Got an update from Douglas now. Geraldine has actually taken a 28-21 lead over Douglas at the end of 3, so that one's a back-and-forth affair.
1st and 10 Boaz after the first down carry by Cooper Horton. And the Pirates have it at their own 38 here as they wind the clock. John David Smith is one of the receivers. Jackson Taylor we told you about. Boaz has Peyton Knight on the offensive line, Riley Jones, Elisha Uptain, and 2 men in the backfield on either side of McCamey here. And this one is going to be Horton getting the handoff. Running left, trying to get outside. He does. 40, 45. Horton runs over a man. He's over onto the Oneonta side of the field for another first down to the 45, 46-yard line. Big run by Wharton.
Yeah, good hard running by Cooper Horton. Up to the Oneonta 45-yard line. A pickup of 17 yards. Cooper Horton with 27 yards in the last 2 carries. Tyler Pierce, let's talk about him. 16 out of 21, 185 yards and a touchdown. Tristan Childers had 11 carries, 61 yards. And as we talked about earlier, Tyler Pierce spread the ball around to 7 different receivers.
McCamey this time is going to hand it off to Thompson running to the right. Found some room off the right side. He gets up to about the 40-yard line. That's going to be a gain of close to 5. He's tackled there by Jackson Ballington. Call it a gain of 4 to the 41. It'll be 2nd and 6 Boaz.
And that's probably going to be the last play of the 3rd quarter.
And I think Boaz is going to bring the offensive huddle to the sideline. Hagan Dodd's in the game for Boaz. He will lead them to the sideline. And time will expire here in the 3rd quarter play. Boaz leading at 38-6. We'll be back with the 4th quarter after this on the Boaz Network.
Horizon Communications' archives of local high school sports and school programs now spans decades and generations, covering multiple sports and programs. DVDs of these memorable events make the perfect gift for any occasion, and the cost is simple and affordable. The first game or program DVD is $20, the second game or program is $15, and then any others are only $10 each, all on their own individual DVD. Pre-1990 games converted from coaches' films are as low as $5 per game. We have hundreds of games from the late 50s on up. Give us a call at 256-582-7373, message us on Facebook, or email mharden@horizoncommunications.net to check the availability of your desired event. Let Horizon Communications help you with the gift of video to be treasured for a lifetime. Since 1992, Horizon Communications has brought you community channel programming. As we're preparing for another season of high school sports, we'd like to take this opportunity to thank our many loyal community-minded sponsors who've supported Horizon's local origination programming through the years. We encourage our local viewers to patronize our local sponsors and let them know how much you enjoy Horizon's community channel broadcast. For information on joining our team of community channel broadcast sponsors, give Mike Harden a call at 256-582-7373.
You're on.
We welcome you back to Oneonta. The Pirates are in scoring position here. Ricky, they're at the, supposed to be at the 41. They got it marked at the 39. They've got to move the ball back 2 yards for Boaz.
You're right, 41. Well, the down marker just moved over to there. So.
Well, Boaz just got 2 free yards on the play.
I know. I can go back and give. There we go. I think they're moving it back. Moving it.
No, they're not. No, they're not. Okay, give them 2 free yards. 2nd down and 4 for the Pirates. The guy running the down marker is just shaking his head. I am too. Here is Cooper Horton trying to get outside. He's going to be taken down by the shoulders by number 34, Andre Starks. So no gain there. And it'll be 3rd and 4, and they will stop the clock. And Oneonta is going to spend their 3rd and final timeout of the second half here with 11:43 to play. Interesting. So Boaz will face 3rd and 4 when we come back. This is the Boaz Network.
Hey folks, Mark Brickey, Sand Mountain Toyota. There's a lot to consider when buying a truck. Towing capacity, cab space, gas mileage, resale value. When you're talking with your salesman, is he willing to sit behind the wheel of the same kind of truck he claims to stand behind? Here at Sand Mountain Toyota, we buy what we sell. Not only do we stand behind our trucks, we put our own money and trust in Toyota trucks, just like you. Come by and check out our huge selection of popular Toyota trucks. Sand Mountain Toyota, we're more than a dealership.
Since 1952, Wilkes Tire and Battery Service has been the place to take your vehicle for service you can trust. Our family takes pride in carrying on the tradition of providing great service, working with integrity, and giving back to the community. For tires, batteries, auto services, and more, choose the people you can trust. With 10 locations to serve you, including Albertville and Gunnersville, at Wilkes Tire and Battery Service, we get you started and keep you going.
Some days, you've got big things to care about. Like that. And that. Luckily, the Whirlpool Smart Range automatically updates itself with features like Air Fry. So you can worry less about keeping up with the latest tech and care more about keeping up with the latest trends. Say cheese. Everyday care, Whirlpool.
Visit the helpful, knowledgeable staff at Bonds Appliance on Gunner Avenue in Gunnersville.
Your local Foodland Market. Your store for everyday low prices and weekly specials with savings on every aisle and friendly customer service throughout the store. We sell only the best USDA inspected meats. Our trained meat cutters offer fresh cut meats to your specification. Our fruits and vegetables are always fresh, quality and variety you deserve every day. Your local Foodland Market, where savings plus service plus selection equals satisfaction.
Oneonta using their 3rd and final timeout. They cannot stop the clock again. 11:43 to play here in the game. It's 3rd and 4 for the Pirates. McCamey in the shotgun. He's got men on either side of him here in the backfield. They wind the clock after the timeout. Looks to the sideline for the audible. And Thompson and Horton in the backfield. Thompson gets the call. He's got his first down. He leaps over a man, 30, 25, 20. Thompson down to the 15-yard line. Mac Thompson, the 8th grader, gets Boaz into the red zone here. Good run that time by Thompson.
Great run by Thompson. 27 yards down to the 14-yard line.
So the Pirates, 1st and 10 from the 15. You know, we've seen McCamey get out on the edge, too, and be able to use his legs. He had a big touchdown run against Albertville earlier this year. Horton and Thompson flank McCamey in the backfield. McCamey is going to hand it to Thompson. Thompson following his blocks. He's to the 10. He makes his way down to the 5-yard line.
Yeah.
That's going to be close to another first down.
Horton actually leading the way on that one, blocking, leading the way to the 5-yard line.
And it is going to be 1st and goal for the Pirates, nose in at the 5. See if this group can punch it in here.
Well, they got 4 plays.
Pirates have done all of this on the ground, on the legs of Horton and Thompson mainly. Here is the snap to McCamey. They're going to hand it to Thompson again, running to the right. He's in! His first career touchdown! Mac Thompson gets into the end zone for the Boaz score. And he gets congratulations from all of these older Boaz players as he comes to the sideline. The 8th grader gets in there for the Boaz touchdown. And that, Ricky, that drive is a sign of things to come in the future.
Exactly, because that's the future there.
So here's Jose Arguin to attempt the extra point. He's kicked a passel of them tonight. Pierce will hold. The kick is away, and it is good. 9:56 to play. Boaz leading it now, 45-6. We'll be back with the kickoff. This is the Boaz Network.
You'll like banking at People's Independent Bank and PIB Mortgage. Here, you'll receive a high level of personal service, a full array of accounts and services, a variety of mortgage loans, local loan decisions, and you will see active corporate citizenship throughout our footprint. Step up to true community banking at People's Independent Bank. www.pibonline.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. NMLS number 466340.
Marshall DeKalb Electric Cooperative is a proud supporter of our community and our local schools, academics, and athletics. Best of luck to all our local teams throughout the season. Our mission at Marshall DeKalb Electric Cooperative is to provide the most reliable electrical service at the lowest possible rate. We strive to achieve our mission with quality and reliable service and a commitment to our consumer needs. We want to be a beacon in each community that we serve.
Since 1956 and through 3 generations, the C.A. Langford Company has provided crushed limestone, sand, asphalt, and more, from large commercial projects to small jobs and residential needs. For products and services information, call 582-5723 or visit their informative website, calangford.company. RE/MAX Gunnersville is a proud supporter of the Gunnersville City Schools, academics, and athletics. Best of luck to the Wildcats throughout the year. For all your real estate needs, call on the local professional staff at RE/MAX Gunnersville, 256-582-5585.
If your parents and grandparents owned a Ford, odds are they bought theirs at Alexander Ford in Boaz. For over 50 years, Alexander Ford has been known as the Ford store in North Alabama. With some of the same faces you've grown to know and trust, we celebrate our past and are excited about our future. We still do business like we always have without hidden fees and high pressure. You can put your trust in us, just like your parents and grandparents did. Alexander Ford, your family Ford store.
Boaz leading at 45-6. Gunnersville on top of Albertville, 56-0 at the end of 3.
Now late third.
Late third,
Still
excuse
in
me.
the third, yes.
And Scottsboro and Mars Hill Bible are now tied at 14. That game is in the 4th quarter. Come on, Wildcats. And here is Arguin getting ready to kick off. That was a nice drive by the Boaz Pirates.
7 plays, 72 yards, 4 minutes and 42 seconds. So great drive, as you said, by a lot of youngsters. Mac and Horton carrying the load on that one. Mac Thompson.
So here is Arguin to kick off. He's kicked all touchbacks tonight, and this one is no different. Way back there, Ricky. And into the end zone. Oneonta will start from their own 20. As they bring their offense back out. They did put 6 points on the board in the 3rd quarter on a run by Mikhail Montgomery. And it looks like we're going to have a new quarterback in the game for the Redskins. It's number 12, Ballington, the freshman, 5'8", 165. And they're trying to get a man on the field late, are the Redskins. It's a wide receiver in the person of Cody Longshore. He'll come wide right. Now Ballington, actually that may be number 10, Lawson Abernathy, who's at quarterback. Here's a handoff to Lofton. Lofton got free, 30, 35, 40. One man to beat, and Jay Patterson makes the tackle at the 42-yard line. So a good run that time by Santana Lofton, the 5'6", 125-pound freshman.
22 yards on the carry there, on the left side. Good job by Jay Patterson coming up and making the stop, touchdown-saving stop.
Lawson Abernathy is the quarterback, number 10, 5'9", 165 freshman. And he has little bitty Lofton lined up behind him in the pistol. Both ends split away. Now he'll line up to the left hip of Abernathy, Will Lofton. And they will hand it to him, running inside, juking his way forward, and he is taken down after a gain of about 6, maybe 7 on the play. And wrapping him up was number 66 for Boaz. That's Riley Jones. Second down and 4. That is the brother of your daughter's roommate, Riley Jones. Did you know that?
I think so.
You don't look like you did.
I had to think about it.
That's Jaylee's brother.
Yeah.
Second down and 4. Here's Lofton getting the handoff, running to the right. Boaz defenses it well this time. Good job by Drew Patel getting him to the ground.
Patterson there also.
And also number 34, Gabriel Motoa. A yard on the play. It's at the midfield stripe. Third down and a couple here for the Redskins. Clock moving at 7:42 in the game. Abernathy's got his name on his shirt. So does some of these other ones. Now, they don't all.
Well,
there's some of them that do not.
Okay. I knew the starters did, I think.
And here is a handoff to Lofton. Lofton finding his way forward. He'll have a first down as he gets to about the 47-yard line of Boaz. Spun forward for the first down. And they'll keep this drive going. Number 7, Edgar Cervantes is the man wide left. And, of course, we told you Longshore out wide right. Abernathy will have Ballington as the blocking back on the left. And Lofton in the backfield lined up to his right. Abernathy takes a snap. He's going to hand off to Lofton. Lofton started left, went back right, and that was a mistake because he ran right into the arms of Slater Waldrop. That was a good hit by Waldrop.
Yes, dropped him for about a yard loss back to the 48.
Second down and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Abernathy awaiting the snap here, shouting the play to the team first. I bet they hand it to Lofton. They do. This time he's trying to sweep outside left. He won't be able to do it. He was hit in the backfield and taken down by Mac Thompson. And he will drop him.
Back into Oneonta territory, back around the 48. Loss of another 4 yards.
So it's going to be third down and 15 for Oneonta here at their own 48-yard line. Both ends split away. Let's see if they try to put it in the air here. Clock's going to run, doesn't matter. Abernathy, will he load it up and throw it this for the first time tonight? I think he's going to back up and try to do that. Going to loft it in the air. Got a man behind the defense, and he underthrows him. And they're going to throw a flag on the play.
Yeah, the defensive back over there kind of drug the receiver down. I think it was unnecessary because the ball was going to be well underthrown.
For sure, and it was indeed. But this is going to cost Boaz 15 yards, and I think because it's the 15-yard penalty, I think it's going to wind up being a first down because it was 3rd and 15. And they will move the chains. So it'll be 1st and 10 Oneonta at the Boaz 37. 5 minutes to play here. Clock continues to run. Abernathy. Hands off to Lofton. Lofton went left, cut it back right, and he ran again into Slater Waldrop, who met him right there in the hole. So it'll be 2nd down and 10 as he ran for no gain.
Good job. Couple of good tackles by Slater Waldrop.
Eris Parker and Gabriel Motoa are the corners. 2nd down and 10 here. And here's a handoff to Lofton. He's running left, and he runs into a lot of interference. A bunch of white jerseys pushing back. First man there was Brody Mintz, number 75. Mintz, the senior, 5'10", 190, making the tackle there.
Again, no gain on the play. Be 3rd down and 10.
Will they try to throw again here?
Well, it's 3rd and long.
Boaz has defensed the inside handoff pretty well on this drive. Lofton has found it tough going in there. They'll fake to him. Abernathy's going to keep it. He's trying to find some room. Spun out of one tackle and then meets a whole bunch of white jerseys again. Mintz there along with Thompson. First men there. And it'll be 4th down. Give him 1 yard to the 36. 4th down and 9 for Oneonta with 3 minutes and 12 seconds remaining here. You got to think they got to throw it here if they want to try to keep this drive going.
Because Boaz, as you said, has defended the run well.
They're actually going to hand off to Lofton. Lofton's trying to find some room. He won't. Brody Mintz hit him. They'll drive him back. He got a few yards. He did get up to about the 31, 32-yard line, but Boaz will take over on downs here. And the Pirates can run out the clock, which is still ticking, 2.5 minutes. I would imagine Will probably just dropped to a knee here. And Boaz will go into the playoffs next week. We still don't know
the result of that game that we're having to watch, or that's going to determine the final seeding in our region.
McCamey waiting to take the snap. He does. He's going to hand off to Thompson. Thompson trying to spin out of a tackle. Good job that time by Oneonta with the pursuit. A couple of Boaz linemen blocking down the field down here. Taking out one of the Oneonta linebackers all the way back to midfield. And it'll be 2nd and 10. No gain there. 1:40. Boaz will spread it out. Horton and Mac Thompson in the backfield. They'll hand off to Cooper this time. Horton broke a tackle and can't spin out of a second. He'll go down after a gain of about 3, maybe 4. And it'll be 3rd down and 6 for Boaz. Just a minute remaining here.
I was going to say, this will be the last play of the game. Boaz will get it down under 40 seconds and run the play, and then that will be all they'll have to run.
Boaz has scored 1 touchdown here in the second half. So has Oneonta. But the clock has been running, so that's going to end this game a lot quicker than we expected here tonight. And here is McCamey. Takes the snap, hands off to Thompson, running to the right, runs into a wall of crimson jerseys. And he'll be taken down, and that will do it. Clock is under 25 seconds here and continues to run. And the two teams are going to line it up. And unfortunately, we don't have an answer to where we'll be next week because that Scottsboro and Mars Hill Bible game is still going on, and they were tied at 14 at last report. So the two teams will line it up and shake hands here, and the regular season comes to a close. And as I talked about before the game, Ricky, the Boaz Pirates are going to win 8 games here in this regular season. For the first time since 2003, they've won 8 games in the regular season. A very impressive feat.
Just a great game, great season, and now, I mean, you couldn't ask for any better momentum headed into the playoffs after 5 straight wins. Now we just kind of wait and see where we're going to go. And then I'm sure the coaches have already kind of looked ahead to both teams that will possibly be playing.
So next week, we will be coming to you either from Leeds, Alabama, or from LF Corley Jr. Stadium. Depends on what happens in that game, and we'll let you know that through our promos throughout the week about where the game will be played. Of course, if the game is played at Boaz, we hope we'll have a big crowd there at Corley Stadium next Friday night. And a big crowd at Leeds, for that matter.
Yeah.
Why not? So that's going to do it from the Family Savings Credit Union broadcast booth here at Gilbreth Stadium. Troy and Bubba will be back with us next week. But for now, that's going to do it from here. For our statistician and analyst, Ricky Smith, again, your final score, Boaz 45 and Oneonta 6. This is Patrick Williams saying so long, everyone.
Horizon Communications' archives of local high school sports and school programs now spans decades and generations, covering multiple sports and programs. DVDs of these memorable events make the perfect gift for any occasion, and the cost is simple and affordable. The first game or program DVD is $20, the second game or program is $15, and then any others are only $10 each, all on their own individual DVD. Pre-1990 games converted from coaches' films are as low as $5 per game. We have hundreds of games from the late 50s on up. Give us a call at 256-582-7373, message us on Facebook, or email mharden@horizoncommunications.net to check the availability of your desired event. Let Horizon Communications help you with the gift of video to be treasured for a lifetime. Since 1992, Horizon Communications has brought you community channel programming. As we're preparing for another season of high school sports, we'd like to take this opportunity to thank our many loyal community-minded sponsors who've supported Horizon's local origination programming through the years. We encourage our local viewers to patronize our local sponsors and let them know how much you enjoy Horizon's community channel broadcast. For information on joining our team of community channel broadcast sponsors, give Mike Harden a call at 256-582-7373. Save big, sell bigger. Now list your home for 2% with RE/MAX Guntersville and RE/MAX Heritage in Arab as they've embraced the new changes in real estate. Call the number on the screen to talk with an agent to find out how you can now keep more of what's yours by listing your home for 2%. Discover the difference with RE/MAX, one of the most trusted names in real estate, where you know you're always getting quality service. Make that call today to start your 2% listing where you'll keep more of what's yours and save big, sell bigger.
Hello everyone. Today we're going to be discussing why our company decided to advertise the list side at 2%. In the past, I've allowed my agents to negotiate with their sellers and come up with a percentage that they would charge and then share with the buyer side. With these new changes, there would be some temptation for our agents to be all over the board with what they would discuss with sellers. So as an owner, I had to find a way to establish, a bottom that we could live with and maintain profitability, but also be delivering to the public something that's uniform. We wouldn't have, for instance, one agent saying, we're going to be at this rate, which is much lower, and then another agent saying we're going to be at this rate, which is much higher. So in my trying to figure out what that rate might be, I started thinking, why would a jury in Missouri, think that the way we've done things for, near 100 years is not the way we should be doing it? And why were they so upset with our industry? Because if a jury is finding that we're not doing things right, they're upset with us in some way, is the way I would see it. Now, of course, that's my opinion. And in thinking that way, I come to realize in the last 5 years, we've had approximately 20 years of appreciation in our housing. Now, this is just residential that we're talking about as far as our rates, as far as these changes. We're not talking about land. We're not talking about commercial. This is residential listings. That we've had this, just incredible appreciation in homes. So, a home's value, in some cases, we've had homes that have gone anywhere from 50% to they've almost doubled in price over the last 5 years. So when you have that type of appreciation, then of course with our percentage and what we've been charging, it's going to be far greater. If the house is doubled, math tells us that our income has doubled as well. So when evaluating that, I realized, the public has, they've probably become a little upset with us because, you know, in 5 years you've had this appreciation and you've had this increase in our revenue stream in real estate as a result of it. So I started doing a little math. What could be a bottom that would maintain profitability for our company, be fair for our agents, and be fair for our customers? I looked at 2% being that number. And when I ran the numbers on some of our historic sales, what I found is on the same house. Now, of course, that house is worth more and has more, you know, a bigger price today. But on that same house, 2% was more today than 3% was 5 years ago. And it'll also kept my revenue stream with my company to where it would keep up with inflation. I mean, of course, you know, we've got to be mindful of that to stay in business. But the more I looked at it, 2% was a fair number. Now, you know, that's with this market and this type of appreciation. You fast forward 20 years, if we remain pretty stagnant, you know, that may change. Like all things change. But this change of 2% to accommodate this rapid appreciation that we've had is our way of helping our customers with the inflation that we're seeing in our economy right now. And I feel like it's a fair number for us. You know, of course, if we have a listing that requires more work, you know, the seller requires more advertising measures, larger signs, 3D tours. We've got to, you know, hire outside photography, drone videos, those kind of things. Of course, we may charge more on those types of listings because things are negotiable. The 2% is your cookie cutter standard listing where, you know, we take pictures, we put it on the MLS, we put a sign in the yard, and we do the things that realtors do. You know, items that go beyond that, you know, of course, we may charge more for those. It is on a case-by-case basis. But this is the reason in a nutshell that we have done the 2% as our listing side going forward with these changes. I hope that gives clarity as to why we went this way. Again, like to thank folks for watching this video. Thank our customers for giving us the opportunities, as you always have, for us to help you. And we're going to continue to do our best to adjust to this ever-changing market and economy. Now, our next video, we'll be discussing the buyer side of the transaction and hopefully giving some tips to help buyers and buyers agents when making offers and approaching listings going forward in the future.
Save big, sell bigger. Now list your home for 2% with RE/MAX Guntersville and RE/MAX Heritage in Arab as they've embraced the new changes in real estate. Call the number on the screen to talk with an agent to find out how you can now keep more of what's yours by listing your home for 2%. Discover the difference with RE/MAX, one of the most trusted names in real estate, where you know you're always getting quality service. Make that call today to start your 2% listing where you'll keep more of what's yours and save big, sell bigger. Save big, sell bigger. Now list your home for 2% with RE/MAX Guntersville and RE/MAX Heritage in Arab as they've embraced the new changes in real estate. Call the number on the screen to talk with an agent to find out how you can now keep more of what's yours by listing your home for 2%. Discover the difference with RE/MAX, one of the most trusted names in real estate, where you know you're always getting quality service. Make that call today to start your 2% listing where you'll keep more of what's yours and save big, sell bigger.
Hello everyone. With this video, we're going to talk about buyers and what buyers can expect with the upcoming changes on August 17th. On August 17th and thereafter, a buyer compensation agreement will need to be completed by their agent or their realtor before looking at the very first house. So for buyers, this may be a little intimidating, and you may say, well, wait a minute, am I going to have to pay them right then, right at that moment, and do that up front? No, you're not, unless that's something that realtor, that agent has agreed to, or they've made that part of their practice, that they're just doing a flat fee. In that case, yeah, they're charging you a flat fee to show you, and then there may not be anything charged after that. What I see happening is most folks will enter into a percentage of the sale or percentage of the closed sale agreement that an agent, much like we do on the list side, will work with someone until that person finds a deal that works for them, that finds that perfect house, that negotiates with the seller, gets the terms that they need. Then they will be compensated on the close of sale at whatever percentage that they agreed to. I think most deals will probably be structured like that between buyers and their buyer's agent or buyer realtor. But there may be some folks out there that say, hey, we can save you money if you want to go ahead and commit to paying a flat fee, pay it up front. There's no other charges. The only issue with that is if you don't buy a home, then you're obligated to that fee. You've already paid it, and they've collected their earnings. I do think that there'll be some sellers that will offer compensation to buyers agents, and I think there'll be some that won't. And that's going to be up to your realtor or your agent to find out if there's a compensation offered and share that with you, so that you can ask for it when you present an offer to the seller to say, hey, do you mind, just like asking for closing costs, you mind paying my closing costs? Do you mind paying my agent? And your agent can structure that into the offer, and the seller can compensate your agent that way versus you having to pay them directly. There may be some sellers that don't offer compensation, and your agent may ask that agent that has it listed, hey, does your seller have that offered? And if they say no, you may think, well, gosh, then that's it. It's over. I'm going to have to pay my agent directly. Well, not necessarily. In sales and in negotiating deals, our philosophy is it never hurts to ask. So even though they may not be offering compensation, if your offer of sales price, results in the net that seller is looking for, they may be willing to compensate your agent in that scenario. So I wouldn't always just say that if they're saying it's not offered. In the state of Alabama, they're required to review your offer that you take to them, submit it in there and see what happens. Now, what you need to keep in mind on the buyer side, it is a little scary with this change that you're sitting down with an agreement before you look at the first house, and you're committing to pay maybe a percentage, and you don't know what that final price will be, and you may not necessarily have those funds in your account to pay your agent, and you don't have to have those funds in your account to pay your agent at that time. If you structure your showing agreement with your agent to where it is a percentage of a closed sale, then you're not going to pay them unless that deal closes, unless you actually buy a house. So the scary parts that everybody's been, hearing on the news, that, buyers are going to be obligated, buyers are going to be, putting more money out there. Well, that's still your choice as to whether or not you want to do that. I would suggest always working, me personally, with someone based on a percentage of the closed sale, unless you can benefit from the flat fee. But more times than not, I think it'll be beneficial to the buyer to negotiate with an agent on a percentage and do that on a closed sale. And if it doesn't close, then you're not obligated for anything. That, I feel, is the best way for a buyer to approach these new changes. As always, we want to thank our customers for the opportunities that you've given us, and we want to thank you for taking time to watch this video today.
Save big, sell bigger. Now list your home for 2% with RE/MAX Guntersville and RE/MAX Heritage in Arab, as they've embraced the new changes in real estate. Call the number on the screen to talk with an agent to find out how you can now keep more of what's yours by listing your home for 2%. Discover the difference with RE/MAX, one of the most trusted names in real estate, where you know you're always getting quality service. Make that call today to start your 2% listing where you'll keep more of what's yours and save big, sell bigger. Save big, sell bigger. Now list your home for 2% with RE/MAX Guntersville and RE/MAX Heritage in Arab as they've embraced the new changes in real estate. Call the number on the screen to talk with an agent to find out how you can now keep more of what's yours by listing your home for 2%. Discover the difference with RE/MAX, one of the most trusted names in real estate, where you know you're always getting quality service. Make that call today to start your 2% listing where you'll keep more of what's yours and save big, sell bigger.
People's Bank is my go-to place for banking.
When you deal with People's, their goal is your success.
Here at People's Bank, it's more about a relationship.
I know my bankers, and I've got their cell numbers. I just call them.
If we had been with a larger bank, we would have just been a number. We're supported 100% by People's Bank.
They're our neighbor, they're our friends. We're part of this community.
I went to People's Bank because I knew they were going to take care of me.
People's Bank treat us like we're the most important client they have.
This is Julie Battles for Twilight Monument Company. It's hard to lose someone you love, and at Twilight Monument Company, they want to help give your loved one a nice memorial that you can enjoy for generations. Come see my papa, Jerry Battles, at Twilight Monument Company, 256-593-7792.
Going to get the snap. Now he's going to fake. Bootleg to the right. Looks like he's going to throw. He's got a man down there. Rutledge from the tight end. He's at 35-30. Rugged down to the 25-20. And he's still on his feet to the 10. To the 5. He's gone. Touchdown, Boaz. First possession of the year. Jermaine Davis is the fullback. Tailback is Josh Walker, and he'll get the pitch from Thomas, who cuts. Walker cuts it inside. He's breaking tackle. 35-40. To the 45-50. Can he outrun? To the 45-30. 25. Still on his feet at the 20. Stewart under center. Going to give it up the middle again. He hit hard as they flip tonight. Time formation. Stewart under center. He's going to look. Going to give it on the delay, and he's going to go nowhere. Nathan Walker grabbed him. Adam Goss tried to cut it up. 2nd and 6. I formation. Man wide right. There is Thomas going to give it to Allen, who breaks the tackle to the 30, and it's close to the 25-yard line. This is going to be a give to Allen up the middle. No, John Thomas has it on the fake of the 10. Can he cut it inside to the 5? Rolls out of a tackle. He's in. Touchdown, Boaz. Under the center. Now he's going to give it to the tailback. Goss, no sir. For Arab, I formation. Here is Tyler. He's looking to throw. He's going to throw a little screen out here to Goss, and he's wrapped up, hit hard by Marvin and Cleveland. Slot, I formation. Tyler is going to throw. He's under trouble. He fumbled the ball. Ball's on the ground, way back at the 20-yard line. Back. Chris Allen dotting the Ike tail. John wants to throw. He's under pressure. Now he's going to loft one down the field to Baker. Complete to the 45-yard line. Baker back in there at wideout. There's Jermaine Davis with the ball up the middle. Broke through 40. To the 35-30. To the 25-20. To the 15. To the 10. To the 5. He's gone. View Bears. Here's a give to the first man through, and he's going nowhere. They're going to give it to Tucker. He's going to be shot down. Somebody knifed through there.
Going to throw long. He's wide open. Matthews at the 19, to the 15, to the 10. He fumbled the ball. It's picked up by Boaz on the 5-yard line. Running it back back up at the 28-yard line of the Gunnersville Wildcats. Here's again, well, the tailback was still in there, or Allen was in, and also Josh Walker, the Boaz Pirates. And the quarterback rolls out to the left. He looks, he throws for the end zone. It is caught. Touchdown Boaz. Quarter for a rest period. Gunnersville goes back to the offense, needing about 12 yards, and Andy Swan on the keeper play. It's going to be 5 early in this third quarter. The kickoff by Dandridge, end over end to McCullers at the, or to Josh Walker at the 15. He's breaking outside to the 40, midfield. After that timeout, Andy Swan gives it up to Kowalski, trying to sweep around the left end. He has to cut in and take traffic, makes it up to the 35, and that's as far as he can get. Andy Swan to pass, looks over the middle, throws long. It is intercepted by Boaz at the 35. He's back to the 40, reverses his field, goes to the 45, to midfield. A penalty flag goes down the far sideline he goes, and finally is knocked out of bounds across the yard line, out the I, slot formation out on the right. The play goes off the left tackle. Oh, he's breaking it. Andy Swan's the only man. Now comes Matthews, but heading him off, cutting him off. Here's Josh Walker back of him in the I. The give to Josh Walker. He breaks off left tackle. He's going to go all the way for a touchdown for the Pirates. Josh Walker, Andy Swan takes the snap for the Wildcats on the second down play. He throws, interception. Rutledge intercepts at the 36. Rutledge back into the 25-yard line.
Cliff Mitchell under center. He's going to give it. There's a fumble on the play in the backfield by Sean Adams, and he's going to be wrapped up for a big loss. The fullback, and Adams is the tail. They're going to give it to Adams again. Trying to look for yardage. He's really hit hard. 45-yard line's the spot. Here's Mitchell. He's going to fake. Now he's going to throw the option to Bolding, and he's going to be hit behind the line, the wide side of the field. And there's a fake, and John's going to look to throw underneath to Jermaine, who's got it to the 50. Tries to cut it up to the 45. He's still on his feet to the 40. Trying to strip the ball of the Eagles, but they're not going to do it. And he's up under center. He's got the wingback Adams in motion, and they're going to pitch to George Bolding. Broke a tackle, but now he's going to be swarmed. Hey, with 9:10 on the clock. There's a give to Sean Adams. He's hit hard by 3 or 4 Boaz Pirates and driven backwards. Chris Tarbin there. Here's Cliff. Mitchell is going to give it to Bolding around the right end. He's going to be hit for a big loss. Somebody
Thomas, long snap count, drops back, throws, got a man open, 20, 25, 30, 35, one man to beat, 40, 45, midfield, tackle from behind. Rodney Smith, good snap, plenty of time, the kick is away, Brock Rutledge with a punt, good kick, high kick, it's going to bounce around the 5, Did he stop it? Yes, he did, around the 1 yard. 2 tight end set. Thomas fakes the handoff. Rose, who's left. Throws down. Got a man wide open. Complete. 30-yard line to the 26-yard line. A 23-yard gain. Playing third down and a short one. Glover and McClendon behind Dobbins. The gift to McClendon. Up the middle. Being hit. Going down. A loss on the play. Tim McClendon behind him. The gift to McClendon. Hit at the line. Going backwards. No gain on that play.
Fairview, but no, he is denied the first. Fairview. Here's Rutledge. Wobbly spiral. Good kick. Fumble on the play. Let's see. I believe Boaz has it, Ricky, and they do. Josh Walker got on it. Oh, Dansby under center. He's going to roll to the right, looking for Baggett in the end zone. He's got him, and it is broken up, incomplete.
I formation. Last time they were in this, they gave it to Jenkins. Now he's got it on an end around, and he's hit by Tarvin in the backfield. Elks over there on that left side is 304 pounds. Here's Jerome Jenkins with a handoff, reverses his field, and he's going to be dropped for a big loss. He slips out of the tackle, and now they gang tackle him. Wishbone attack. John's going to fake. Now he's going to throw to Brad Bennett out of the backfield to the 35, and he's good for about 8 yards. And Boaz from the 46. Here's Josh Walker. Spins out of a tackle, 40, 35, 30, he may go, 25, 20, 15, 10, but run down and on the 10-yard line. To the 12, here's John, going to look to throw, rolling right, got Brad Bennett at the 10, to the 5, he's in, touchdown Boaz. That's got to be encouraging. Here's John, they're going to try to get it to Bennett. Now he's going to throw up top to Rutledge, who has it at the 3, and he's in for the score. They're going to deal it off to that last man over there. And that's number 22, James Woods, and Wordlaw's now on the right side in those end positions. Here is a give up the middle to number 2, Jack Dupree, and he's driven backwards at the ball on the near side hash mark. And here is a fake, and John's going to throw, looking for McCullers, who makes a fantastic catch inside the 20-yard line. Here is Griffith going to run the option. He's in a lot of trouble. Somebody's got him. Jason Wordlaw's got him, and he puts him down. And here is Cherokee County running the fourth down play. There's Griffith. Somebody got him. Jason Wordlaw nailed him again in the backfield. It's in Dusty Brooks to the right, and they will come out in a split backfield. And now the quarterback, Sauls, is going to get it out here to Jared Walker, and he is wrapped up immediately. 11 from the 15. Here's Sauls looking to pass. Now they're going to run the same play. They're going to try some trickery. Halfback pass, lame duck, that is intercepted by Vincent right along the 25-yard line. Here's John Thomas going to deal to Josh Walker, trying to cut it up. Does cut it up. He may score. He does. He's in. Touchdown, Boaz. Backfield, wing back right. There is a give, and Boaz stuffed that one. Game at fullback along with Josh Walker. The tail. Now they're going to fake it. John's going to roll out, looking to throw. Got a man wide open down there. Bright right. Touchdown! Touchdown, Boaz! Split backfield. Here's another kid to Jonathan Walker. Whoa, is he net? 4 wide receivers. Saul's looking to throw. He's in a lot of pressure, and he's going down. They got him back inside the 50. Heck, we'll call it 22, something like that. Saul's looking to throw. It is intercepted. It is intercepted by Josh Walker. 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. High formation behind John Thomas, who will take the sneak, and they're going to try to carry him in. He is in. Touchdown, Boaz. Sauls is Freeman. Freeman will stay in the block, and now Saul's in a lot of trouble. Rutledge has him. He's going down. 5 wide receivers, no setback. Saul's looking to pass. He's in heavy pressure, and they got him down. He's going down along the 20. Sardis, 4th and very, very long. And 10 seconds in the game, Whit Jones is going to be sacked down along the 7 or 8 yard line.
Split backfield. Mikey Wade's going to have the ball off the left side. He's going to be stopped short. 11:07. Crossville has the ball. Harper's going to have it on the end around. He runs through 2, and he's going to be finally pulled down by the shoestring. Zach Wallace comes wide left. Will be an option play. Mikey Wade, he's going to be wrapped up in the backfield and might get back to the line of scrimmage. Todd Harper comes in motion left. Going to be a rollout. Misdirection. Going to try to pass it. Ball's on the ground. Somebody needs to pick it up. Boaz may have it.
Horizon Communications' archives of local high school sports and school programs now spans decades and generations, covering multiple sports and programs. DVDs of these memorable events make the perfect gift for any occasion, and the cost is simple and affordable. The first game or program DVD is $20, the second game or program is $15, and then any others are only $10 each, all on their own individual DVD. Pre-1990 games converted from coaches' films are as low as $5 per game. We have hundreds of games from the late 50s on up. Give us a call at 256-582-7373, message us on Facebook, or email mharden@horizoncommunications.net to check the availability of your desired event. Let Horizon Communications help you with the gift of video to be treasured for a lifetime. Since 1992, Horizon Communications has brought you community channel programming. As we're preparing for another season of high school sports, we'd like to take this opportunity to thank our many loyal community-minded sponsors who've supported Horizon's local origination programming through the years. We encourage our local viewers to patronize our local sponsors and let them know how much you enjoy Horizon's community channel broadcast. For information on joining our team of community channel broadcast sponsors, give Mike Harden a call at 256-582-7373. Visit Boaz Discount Drugs and Johnson Hallmark in their new location just up the street on the corner of Highway 168 and Elizabeth Street in Boaz. Same helpful, friendly service with personal attention to each prescription. Boaz Discount Drugs is your prescription compounding specialist with custom medications to fit your needs. And Johnson's Hallmark is your source for all occasion cards and gift items.
At Piggly Wiggly, we work hard to deliver the very best to you and your family. We offer only the top quality Black Canyon Angus beef, Swift natural fresh pork, grade A Kegel fresh chicken, smoked, processed, and frozen meat items. One of the most popular promotions at Piggly Wiggly is our Pick 5 meat program. Purchase a single pack of meat and pay our everyday low price, or purchase 5 packages marked with the bright red Pick 5 label for just $19.99. You get the best of both worlds, great quality meats and a super low price. You'll always find low prices throughout Piggly Wiggly.
Established in 1946, Kirkpatrick Concrete has a tradition of top quality products and service. They now have 11 North Alabama locations to meet this area's demand for quality ready-mix concrete. For your next project, your friends at Kirkpatrick Concrete are just down the road.
At the Driving Factor, we know you're looking for a reliable vehicle.
Whether you're heading to work,
headed to play,
or taking the grandkids to the beach.
Are we there yet?
At the Driving Factor, every vehicle comes with a warranty for the length of the contract.
And you get a Carfax with every purchase.
We make everything easy, from the application process, the approval, or to the payments, either online or in store. At the Driving Factor, we're not your ordinary buy here, pay here dealer.
Save big, sell bigger. Now list your home for 2% with RE/MAX Guntersville and RE/MAX Heritage in Arab, as they've embraced the new changes in real estate. Call the number on the screen to talk with an agent to find out how you can now keep more of what's yours by listing your home for 2%. Discover the difference with RE/MAX, one of the most trusted names in real estate, where you know you're always getting quality service. Make that call today to start your 2% listing, where you'll keep more of what's yours and save big, sell bigger.
Hello everyone. With this video, we're going to talk about buyers and what buyers can expect with the upcoming changes on August 17th. On August 17th and thereafter, a buyer compensation agreement will need to be completed by their agent or their realtor before looking at the very first house. So for buyers, this may be a little intimidating, and you may say, well, wait a minute, am I going to have to pay them right then, right at that moment, and do that up front? No, you're not, unless that's something that realtor, that agent has agreed to, or they've made that part of their practice, that they're just doing a flat fee. In that case, yeah, they're charging you a flat fee to show you, and then there may not be anything charged after that. What I see happening is most folks will enter into a percentage of the sale or percentage of the closed sale agreement that an agent, much like we do on the list side, will work with someone until that person finds a deal that works for them, that finds that perfect house, that negotiates with the seller, gets the terms that they need. Then they will be compensated on the close of sale at whatever percentage that they agreed to. I think most deals will probably be structured like that between buyers and their buyer's agent or buyer realtor. But there may be some folks out there that say, hey, we can save you money if you want to go ahead and commit to paying a flat fee, pay it up front. There's no other charges. The only issue with that is if you don't buy a home, then you're obligated to that fee. You've already paid it, and they've collected their earnings. I do think that there'll be some sellers that will offer compensation to buyers agents, and I think there'll be some that won't. And that's going to be up to your realtor or your agent to find out if there's a compensation offered and share that with you so that you can ask for it when you present an offer to the seller to say, hey, do you mind, just like asking for closing cost, you mind paying my closing cost? Do you mind paying my agent? And your agent can structure that into the offer, and the seller can compensate your agent that way versus you having to pay them directly. There may be some sellers that don't offer compensation, and your agent may ask that agent that has it listed, hey, does your seller have that offered? And if they say no, you may think, well, gosh, then that's it. It's over. I'm going to have to pay my agent directly. Well, not necessarily. In sales and in negotiating deals, our philosophy is it never hurts to ask. So even though they may not be offering compensation, if your offer of sales price, results in the net that seller is looking for, they may be willing to compensate your agent in that scenario. So I wouldn't always just say that if they're saying it's not offered. In the state of Alabama, they're required to review your offer that you take to them, submit it in there and see what happens. Now, what you need to keep in mind on the buyer side, it is a little scary with this change that you're sitting down with an agreement before you look at the first house, and you're committing to pay maybe a percentage, and you don't know what that final price will be, and you may not necessarily have those funds in your account to pay your agent, and you don't have to have those funds in your account to pay your agent at that time. If you structure your showing agreement with your agent to where it is a percentage of a closed sale, then you're not going to pay them unless that deal closes, unless you actually buy a house. So the scary parts that everybody's been, hearing on the news that, buyers are going to be obligated, buyers are going to be, putting more money out there. Well, that's still your choice as to whether or not you want to do that. I would suggest always working, me personally, with someone based on a percentage of the closed sale, unless you can benefit from the flat fee. But more times than not, I think it'll be beneficial to the buyer to negotiate with an agent on a percentage and do that on a closed sale. And if it doesn't close, then you're not obligated for anything. That, I feel, is the best way for a buyer to approach these new changes. As always, we want to thank our customers for the opportunities that you've given us, and we want to thank you for taking time to watch this video today.
Save big, sell bigger. Now list your home for 2% with RE/MAX Guntersville and RE/MAX Heritage in Arab as they've embraced the new changes in real estate. Call the number on the screen to talk with an agent to find out how you can now keep more of what's yours by listing your home for 2%. Discover the difference with RE/MAX, one of the most trusted names in real estate, where you know you're always getting quality service. Make that call today to start your 2% listing where you'll keep more of what's yours and save big, sell bigger.
Hey folks, Mark Brickey, Sand Mountain Toyota. There's a lot to consider when buying a truck. Towing capacity, cab space, gas mileage, resale value. When you're talking with your salesman, is he willing to sit behind the wheel of the same kind of truck he claims to stand behind? Here at Sand Mountain Toyota, we buy what we sell. Not only do we stand behind our trucks, we put our own money and trust in Toyota trucks, just like you. Come by and check out our huge selection of popular Toyota trucks. Sand Mountain Toyota, we're more than a dealership.
Since 1952, Wilkes Tire and Battery Service has been the place to take your vehicle for service you can trust. Our family takes pride in carrying on the tradition of providing great service, working with integrity, and giving back to the community. For tires, batteries, auto services, and more, choose the people you can trust. With 10 locations to serve you, including Albertville and Guntersville, at Wilkes Tire and Battery Service, we get you started and keep you going.
Some days, you've got big things to care about. Like that. And that. Luckily, the Whirlpool Smart Range automatically updates itself with features like Air Fry, so you can worry less about keeping up with the latest tech and care more about keeping up with the latest trends. Say cheese. Everyday care, Whirlpool.
Visit the helpful, knowledgeable staff at Bond's Appliance on Gunner Avenue in Gunnersville.
Your local Foodland Market. Your store for everyday low prices and weekly specials with savings on every aisle and friendly customer service throughout the store. We sell only the best USDA inspected meats. Our trained meat cutters offer fresh cut meats to your specification. Our fruits and vegetables are always fresh, quality and variety you deserve every day. Your local Foodland Market, where savings plus service plus selection equals satisfaction.
On this side, he'll actually be a flanker. Four-step drop from the left-handed quarterback. Now he's going to run it. Tucks it down. He'll be shy of the first down as he is nailed at the 21-yard line. High formation in the backfield. Thomas turns, a little slide handoff, and here's that big tailback, Josh Walker, breaking into the clear at midfield. He's at the 40, at the 30. He is inside Dyke territory. Thomas under center. Quick count. Not a good snap. He's going to go on the option play. Bennett juggles the ball, but he will score to the right side. A 5-yard gallop by Brad Bennett. A Boaz leading 6-0 with that 67-yard drive, culminating on a 5-yard run by Brad Bennett. Up man taking the ball at the 15, carrying it back up the field across to the 20-yard line, and he will be nailed at that point, the white-clad Boaz Pirate. Here's the snap from center. Ball is on the ground. Fumble, and Boaz is going to pick it up. Still back is Josh McWhirter. They turn. They run the pitch play to McWhirter. He'll run the left side. Now he'll cut back against the grain at the 30, but he'll be met by a host of white jerseys. The quarterback is Thomas. He has an eye in the backfield. He's going to keep it and swing to the left side. He's got an opening. Fifth tackle at the 45, crosses the 50, down to the 40, down to the 35, and run out of bounds at the 36-yard line.
Split backfield behind LeBron Lusk, who is a dangerous quarterback. We'll talk more about him. He's back to throw again. He's looking. He's in a lot of trouble. They got him. He's going down. Here's a man in motion to the near side, and Lusk is going to throw. He's incomplete and intercepted by Matt McCullough, center. And let's see, he's going to give it to Blevins. Hello, wow, Smith. Bert Smith met him head on. Bert Smith's ball on the far side hash mark. Here is Thomas. He is going to loft a pass across the middle to Brock Rutledge. He is close. He is in. Touchdown, Boaz. Split backfield behind John. He's going to throw. Looking over here to the near side for McCullers. Complete to the 45-30. He's at the 25-20 and right out of bounds at the 20-yard line. John Thomas under center again. Power eye set. They're going to leave it with Walker off the left side. This time he is in. Touchdown, Boaz. Here is Boaz. Second down. Walker going to leave it with Brad Bennett up the middle of the 10 to the 5. He's in. Touchdown, Boaz. Brad Bennett off left tackle. And an I formation for Boaz. Here is Thomas going to fake. Looking to throw. Looking deep. Got a man. Rutledge is in. Touchdown, Boaz. This time 3 tight ends. And they're going to give it to Josh Walker. A big hole off the left side. He's in. Touchdown, Boaz. Tailback, Brad Bennett at fullback, and Jermaine's going to get the fake. John's going to throw it across the middle to Heath Williams, complete. Beautiful throw and catch from Thomas to Heath Williams. There is Vaughn in motion to the right side. Swan is going to loft it up for D. Bush, and it is intercepted by Casey Vincent. Casey Vincent played cornerback, and he's going to have a run back here, but here is Quincy Hampton in motion. Now they give it to the fullback. He is really stuck. Walker's in motion. And John's looking for the end zone to Heath Williams. He's got him. He's in. Touchdown, Boaz. Wing back to the left, I formation. They're going to deal it off to the tailback Murray, and Casey Benson says, Brad Bennett at the fullback. Josh Walker dotting the I at tail. They're going to fake. John's looking to throw. Good protection. Going to throw very long to McCullers. It is complete. Broke away at the 40. Into the 45-50. He's on the 45-40. He's going to go all the way to the 25-20. 15-10. 5. He's gone. Here's Rutledge in motion to the far side. Boaz on the near side hack. There's a give up the middle of the Brad Bennett at the 45-40. 35-30. He could go all the way to the 20. 15-10. 5. He's gone. Touchdown Boaz. Cliff's in there under center. I formation behind him. They're going to toss sweep it to Jake Murray. Tries to get outside. Looking for the first down. He will be denied the first down. Here is Cliff. Yeah, they're going to run the fake. It's going to come to Smalley. Boaz knows what they're doing. He's going to be stopped right along the line of scrimmage on a fine open field tackle on Cliff Mitchell. Going to give it to Staten on the end around. The wing back, stringing it out is Rutledge. They got him back at the 30-yard line.
About to be in. A good punt away.
And that one almost went over his head, but he gets this one away. End over end punt that will come down to the 19-yard line. Jason Wardlaw's down there, and he covers it right along the 10-yard line. Boaz has it. And here is Jeff Dobbins going to fake, looking to roll out, wants to get it to Needham. He's in a lot of trouble. Jeremy Walker's got a beat on him, and he is going to try to sack him. He's still on his feet, and now a gang of Boaz Pirates sack him all the way back to the 22-yard line. Dobbins goes to the long count on virtually every down. They're going to give it to the fullback, and he is hit in the backfield by Jermaine Davis. With Brad Bennett, he's got 3 wide receivers. Bennett's going to get the call. Found a hole to the 45-40. He's a midfield up to the 45-yard line. Brad Bennett are the fullback. Josh Walker Patel. Walker will get the call to the left side. He's trying to get in. He's in. Touchdown Boaz. Josh Walker. Rod Rutledge set to kick off. He kicks a little squibber that's going to hit down.
Boaz got it.
Boaz, I believe, has it, Ricky. He kicked a little squibber that went off the chest of Jonathan Easton, and Boaz recovered.
Ball on the plate. And the Pirates have recovered.
And it'll come down this time to Keith Allen, who is wrapped up immediately around the 15-yard line. Harbin wide right, the wing back in motion to the far side. He's going to float a little pass that is intercepted by Joey Patterson to the 35-30. He's got a lot of blockers to the 20. Cuts it in at the 15 to the 10 and going to be dragged down right along the 5-yard line. Going to give it fake it to Walker. Now he's going to run the option.
Have the touchdown.
John is in untouched. McCullers wide left. Rutledge slot left, and John's looking to throw, looking for Carroll at the 37-yard line, complete to the 35, to the 30, and Stephen is run out of bounds along the 25-yard line. That's Brad Bennett and Jermaine Davis behind him, and they're going to keep it to Thomas, running the option, 35, takes it to the 40, butts away to the 48-yard line. Good snap from Jason Wardlaw. The punt is away, wobbly spiral that'll come down to Milner about the 15. Milner tries to shake a tackle. And he's going to be wrapped up at the 15-yard line. Split backfield behind him, Kyle Claiborne and Brad Bennett. Here's John going to throw again, going to set up the screen to Rutledge. Got some room to the 35, 30. Flag in at the 25 and all the way down to near the 20-yard line. Walker from his tailback spot in motion. Here's John looking to throw to the middle. Heath Williams has it. He's in. Touchdown Boaz. Here's Jess Wright under center. He's got an I formation behind him. They're going to deal it off to number 1, Damon Terrell, and he runs right smack dab in the I formation. Claiborne at the tail. There is a fake to Bennett. Now John's going to run the option. Flips it to Claiborne. Breaks the tackle at the 40. Gets the first down at the 35-yard line. 2nd and 17 for John Thomas. He's going to deal it to Josh Walker, who has a hold of the 50. Cuts it outside, trying to get to the 45. They're in there in an I formation. John Thomas is going to fake to Walker. He's rolling to the right. Got a man wide open over there. Brock Rutledge has it at the 35 and driven out of bounds and along the 25-yard line. Left wing back in motion to the near side. And now Griffith, the quarterback, rolling out, tries to throw it, and he is intercepted. Stephen Carroll on a beautiful play. Here's Josh Walker now in motion. They're going to fake to Kyle Claiborne, who's in there. They get the swing pass to Walker, looking for the end zone. He's in! He's in! Touchdown Boaz! Again, the wishbone set. Griffith is going to fake. He's got trouble from the backside. Jermaine Davis trying to run him down. Now he lifts a pass that is intercepted by Kyle Claiborne. Over the ball, I formation for him. John's going to fake. Now looking to throw lots of time. Looking for Rutledge. Got him for the first down. Tries to cut it in at the 50 and gets up to the 45-yard line for Boaz. There is a fake. John is going to look for Rutledge on the flag right in the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown Boaz on a beautiful play. Their slot receiver is Sean Lusher. But this time they're going to leave it with Jones again as Lax handed it to him, and he is gang tackled as they'll form a trips, and they're going to throw a little wide receiver screen to Jones, who fumbled the ball. That's a lateral. Boaz is on it, and Boaz has it. Boaz has Josh Walker and John Thomas in double safety. Low snap, but Haney handled it. It'll come down to Thomas at the 25. Tried to turn the corner to the 30, 35, 40, 45. Cuts it inside to the 50. Needs a block. Broken tackle to 45. Now Greer in motion to the far side. They're going to leave it with Josh Walker to the 30, 25. Got some room to the 20. Tries to turn it to the 15 to the 10. Cut down right along the 5-yard line. A pass to McCullers. Now he's going to throw it to McCullers, who has it down there. He's in! Touchdown Boaz on a great catch by Matt McCullers.
The Boaz Pirates. Quarterback drops straight back. Going to try to find the man out in the flat, and he's wide open. He's going to have the ball at the 40. He's got it across the midfield. He's in across the territory. He's going to be down about the 42, 44-yard line. It's 3rd down and 8, 4:20 to go. Quarterback's going to be rolling around to his left, trying to find a man out in the flat. Got his man. And they're going to have a first down up the 45-yard line of Crossville. Quarterback drops straight back. He's going to try to find the man off the left sideline. Got him in the open now. Touchdown Boaz. Reverse this side to Davison. No. 3rd down and 8 now. Quarterback drops straight back. Once again, screenplay across the middle. Oh, goodness. 2 missed tackles.
DuBose and Knowles in the backfield. Tucker looking to throw. He's got all day. Throwing very long. And it is intercepted by Stephen Carroll at the 45 to the 50. He's to the 45 to the 40. And he's run down at the 38-yard line. Guys will split the backfield now. Both ends split away. There's a fake to Josh Walker by John Thomas, who fakes. He's going to try to run for the first down. Good run by Thomas. He's nailed at the 25-yard line, but not before he got the first down behind John Thomas. Here's John going to fake to Walker. Rolling out, looking for Bennett. He's got him. He's down at the 5. He's in! Touchdown Boaz! Brad Bennett is in!
Horizon Communications' archives of local high school sports and school programs now spans decades and generations, covering multiple sports and programs. DVDs of these memorable events make the perfect gift for any occasion, and the cost is simple and affordable. The first game or program DVD is $20, the second game or program is $15, and then any others are only $10 each, all on their own individual DVD. Pre-1990 games converted from coaches' films are as low as $5 per game. We have hundreds of games from the late 50s on up. Give us a call at 256-582-7373, message us on Facebook, or email mharden@horizoncommunications.net to check the availability of your desired event. Let Horizon Communications help you with the gift of video to be treasured for a lifetime. Since 1992, Horizon Communications has brought you community channel programming. As we're preparing for another season of high school sports, we'd like to take this opportunity to thank our many loyal community-minded sponsors who've supported Horizon's local origination programming through the years. We encourage our local viewers to patronize our local sponsors and let them know how much you enjoy Horizon's community channel broadcast. For information on joining our team of community channel broadcast sponsors, give Mike Harden a call at 256-582-7373. Horizon Communications' archives of local high school sports and school programs now spans decades and generations, covering multiple sports and programs. DVDs of these memorable events make the perfect gift for any occasion, and the cost is simple and affordable. The first game or program DVD is $20, the second game or program is $15, and then any others are only $10 each, all on their own individual DVD. Pre-1990 games converted from coaches' films are as low as $5 per game. We have hundreds of games from the late 50s on up. Give us a call at 256-582-7373, message us on Facebook, or email mharden@horizoncommunications.net to check the availability of your desired event. Let Horizon Communications help you with the gift of video to be treasured for a lifetime. Since 1992, Horizon Communications has brought you community channel programming. As we're preparing for another season of high school sports, we'd like to take this opportunity to thank our many loyal community-minded sponsors who've supported Horizon's local origination programming through the years. We encourage our local viewers to patronize our local sponsors and let them know how much you enjoy Horizon's community channel broadcast. For information on joining our team of community channel broadcast sponsors, give Mike Harden a call at 256-582-7373.
We never set out to be J.P. Morgan or Wells Fargo. We set out to be Citizens Bank and Trust and to serve the community as a community bank, and we're content with that.